Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Tides of Wildemount. This is our Dungeons & Dragons campaign as we take our party across Exandria, specifically Wildemount, out of the pages of the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. I am Jason Azevedo, as usual, your Dungeon Master, and this is, as I said, episode 11. We have 2 more episodes of the season, and we are reaching kind of the pinnacle of the season. Then we'll be back into our Curse of Strahd campaign, which is called Into the Mist, and we're super excited about that. A couple quick announcements before we get going. We are live on the RealmSmith Twitch channel, that is twitch.tv/RealmSmith, as well as twitch.tv/DnD. If you're watching on the D&D channel and you want to be included in our giveaways, you'll have to jump over to the RealmSmith channel, sign up there, and then head back over to the D&D channel to give them love. And we want to thank them, of course, for their constant and ongoing support, as it has been an honor to be on their channel during this season and last season. First, we want to thank Syrinscape, our incredible sound set provider. They have an incredible tabletop RPG mood and sound set player. You can check it out at www.syrinscape.com/RealmSmith. If you go there and you type in RealmSmith, you'll find all of the sound sets that we've created as RealmSmith that people can purchase there, including 2 of them from our Into the Mist season and our campaign. So check it out at, again, www.syrinscape.com/RealmSmith. They are our main title sponsor, and we thank them again for being with us this season, and so happy to have them. I want to thank our product sponsors as well. We've got WizKids, of course, for a lot of the miniatures on the table. Dwarven Forge for a lot of the terrain that we'll be using today, especially the temple and the jungle stuff. Hero Forge for all our player character miniatures. Beetle and Grimm, the incredible boxes that they create, and the good people over there, including Matt Lillard. And our official dice sponsor, Mythroll Armory. We will be doing a giveaway for Mythroll for the second half of the show, but for the first half, we are officially sponsored by D&D Beyond, and we will be giving away a free edition of the digital guide to Wildemount on D&D Beyond. And the way that you enter to do that is in the chat. You want to write Wildemount, W-I-L-D. Don't forget the E. M-O-U-N-T, Wildemount, one word. Don't apply more than once, or you will be, unfortunately, disqualified from the giveaway. But that is how you take part in tonight's giveaway. And we will be drawing a winner at the break. And then for the second half, we will be giving away the dice spinners tonight from Mythroll Armory. Yeah, has it been set up yet? Oh, Josh, has it been set up yet? Okay, so we're good. Yeah, so you can go ahead and put in Wildemount into the chat, and you will be entered into the giveaway. If you like what you see here, consider subscribing either with Twitch Prime or as a Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 sub in Twitch. As a thank you for supporting our channel. It takes resources to do this, and so we want to say a huge, massive thank you for allowing us into your homes every week and to play for you and with you. And as a thank you, we want to give you the opportunity to join the Revelry. When you subscribe at certain levels, you will receive a pirate position and rank within our pirate community, which has a whole Discord role-playing community world that they are living in, and they're doing quests, and they're buying ships and upgrading ships. It's pretty crazy and awesome. We also do DM-run mod quests once in a while as a bonus as well. You can check all that out on our Discord. All that information is there that you can access. Tomorrow night, we have a behind the screen. That is our behind the scenes look of everything RealmSmith. I do not have a guest yet this week. I may just do an old school Q&A regarding our campaign and then get back to guests next week, but I will let you know as soon as I can on that. On Thursday night, we have the Players Table, of course, with host Joel Auge, and he takes a player's look at the campaign and everything that we do here at RealmSmith. And then, of course, on Sunday, we are back again for Nolzer's Marvelous Tutorials, and we will be painting something else. I think we're going to be painting some bandits, actually, this coming weekend, including Captain Allison Page in our campaign, which will be used in the next little while. Those are all the announcements, I believe. We are going to go ahead and get right into it. Let's say hi to our cast today. Hello, everyone.
Woo-hoo.
How are you guys doing?
So good.
Good.
So good.
So good. All right. Also want to, of course, welcome Noura, who has become part of our regular cast for the rest of the season.
Aw.
Thank you, Noura, for joining us.
Hello. My pleasure.
You're good. And then we are also very excited to say that things are starting to open up here in Ontario. So we haven't decided quite yet if we're going to be doing any of the season at the table together. We're trying to make that happen, but there are lots of things that still need to kind of fall into place in order to do that. So we will keep you posted on when that'll happen. But for now, this is working, and we are happy to be able to still play during the craziness that is our world, but are thankful that things are starting to turn around. All right. You guys ready to jump in here? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Everyone's muted.
Do it.
There we go.
Let's do it.
We're on a cliffhanger.
I know
Here.
you are. You're
So
on many.
much.
I know we do it every week. I try to keep you guys on your toes. All right. As I mentioned last time, or where we left our party last time, you guys had traveled to Twinward Isle in search of an oracle of Ukatoa's to find out more information about this idol, this god that has been kind of invading your inner circle and your narrative over the last a little while. It started off with the rod of Ukatoa that was in the hands of a shaman that you had retrieved from and now is being sold in Darktoe, and you've been asked by an emissary of the Plank King, Solon, to venture out to Twinward along with one of his trusted advisors, Yana at first, and now Janice, who apparently can switch places, seemingly at will. And they have been kind of sent along as insurance to make sure that everything kind of goes the way that it should. You have traversed the jungle for a day. You were tired. You came in contact with some raptors that you dispatched quite quickly, but found yourselves in, I don't want to say possession, but in the company of Odo, who is a young tribal boy of the indigenous people here of Twinward. You were led by Odo up a craggy escarpment to a hidden cave opening that becomes evident only when he pushes aside some foliage and reveals it. He smiles wide and steps aside and extends his hand in the direction of the cave. And he says, Ukutoa. And as you kind of peer through, you see what we talked about before. The jungle opens up before you into a large clearing. Its center, a massive vine-choked step pyramid consisting of 4 levels and approximately 60 feet wide at its base, with a wide staircase leading up to a small doorway in the uppermost level. Thick steam tendrils seep out of countless natural vents across the ancient structure, their source seemingly unknown. But you guys are currently on the other side of the cave still as you kind of look through this cave opening. What do you all do? At this point, remember, it has been hours, approximately 6 hours since you last kind of stopped. And you guys are all pretty tired.
Is there a safe place for us to rest a bit, do you think?
Would you like me to make camp? Specifically, camp fire?
Rah, camp. Do it.
I'll just do it. I'll just do it. All right. I was going to cast bonfire.
And like he does, there is a bonfire instantly in your midst, actually. And that isn't really so much a bonfire that you have there. I'm actually going to get you a serious
Jay's going to go start an actual bonfire.
Yeah, just in the middle of the table here.
Immersive.
Yeah, Dwarvenite is very
A
strong.
thimble
but
of
maybe not
lighter
that
fluid,
strong.
and then you got your own little...
The thimble representing it, a trash can.
That is a bonfire. That's not a bonfire. That's a bonfire.
Whoa!
Oh,
Well, now.
All right.
Wow.
I said
that
warm.
is pretty cool.
Wow.
Okay. What do you guys do? You guys obviously are setting up camp right here as this fire kind of blazes in and around. You are on the shelf, as I said, of an escarpment that you have climbed for the last 45 minutes or so. And you look up, and you can't really even see the top. It goes up and out and over, and you don't necessarily know where the end of the top of the escarpment is. But you can obviously see that the wall in front of you is fairly thin, maybe 20 to 30 feet wide, that this cave mouth goes through. Okay. You guys are setting up camp for the evening. It is about the equivalent of about 9 p.m. at this point, and the sun is setting. What do you guys want to do in preparation for the evening?
I'll turn to Bolt, and with a certain amount of consternation, say, my loot. You make loot.
Ah, yes, the loot loop. Let's see. Do you have it with you? Can I see it?
Yes. Here. I go.
Yeah, perfect. Yes. Now, what I'm able to do is cause a small amount of words to be spoken that can be then repeated once you activate it. You remember this, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what you would like those words to be?
Yeah.
All right. When I say the word, you have to speak whatever you would like it to be, all right?
All right.
And
All right.
now.
Plunkrawk.
All right. There
One
you go.
string. 2 strings?
2 string.
3 strings?
Three.
Next string.
Oh, I suppose I could. This is a interesting little advice then. If we tried to. All right, fine. What's the next string you want? Yeah.
Okay. So for this one, Jay, I'm gonna ask: is it possible for me to do a verbal spell command coming from the loot?
That is a good question. A verbal spell command. So you want to use the loot to say as your verbal component?
Yes, exactly.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So this one, there's a verbal component to prestidigitation that I want to avoid having to say out loud.
Yeah.
So I'll just infuse the string with that prestidigitation command.
Okay.
Verbal element. Okay. Obviously, there's still the movement that I have to do.
Okay. And do you know what that verbal element is?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Do it again.
And now. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's
See what I
two.
did? Same note as loot. Funny.
This will be a very strange instrument.
Yeah.
All right. While this is happening, what are the rest of you doing?
Are we sheltered where we are? It sounds like we just came out of the forest and we just built a fire because the guy that makes fire wants to make a fire.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
You are sheltered on one side. Again, you have this kind of craggy sort of escarpment to your back right now, or in front of you, rather. There is one cave mouth that leads into the basin where the temple is. And then basically it goes and it drops off, and that's where you've climbed up various plateaus and crags to get here. So it's open. Go ahead.
Is the cave naturally, like, is the opening natural? Is it carved out?
Give me a nature check.
Okay. 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, with a dirty 20, absolutely you can tell that it was natural at one point, yes.
Okay. I'll say over to Snow. Do you think this is a safe place to set up camp?
Can I make a check to see how safe I think
Survival
this
check.
place is?
Of course, I'm asking the blind guy again.
I'm wise. Got that working for me. That's 11.
Okay. The obvious thing that you know is that you are high up on an escarpment, kind of halfway up. So you imagine that some creatures might not be able to get to you up here, but you don't have many outs that are quick.
Well, we are high. That is working for us. However, if we were to be attacked, we don't have many avenues of escape.
If we were to be attacked, which direction is it most likely? Is it from the entrance to the cave, or do you think it would be from... I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand the layout of...
Yeah, so what you're seeing there is that there's the escarpment in front of you with the cave mouth, and then to your back, where you can't come from, it drops off down the escarpment. So you're halfway up an escarpment, mountain kind of craggy escarpment. So you're open air to your back, you have the escarpment in front of you with the cave mouth, and the escarpment continues up.
Well, if we're worried about anything from the cave, I suppose I could set a trap, or from whichever direction we feel is most vulnerable. But I do need to, if we do agree on that, I do need to let you know where it is so that nobody accidentally gets trapped in it. Is that something
Just going into the cave to talk to people. We don't want to trap them, do we? I didn't think they were our enemies.
Did we speak to anybody in the caves?
No, this cave is literally like a 10-foot cave deep, and then it opens up into the basin where the temple is.
Oh, we're trying to go and talk to the Oracle.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
We don't necessarily want to kill her.
No, not kill. Just I'm just, if we're going to rest here for a while and just to keep us safe, if there is some sort of trap I could set, which wouldn't kill anybody, it would just be for our own safety.
Perhaps we can move our fire closer to the wall, to the escarpment, and protect our backs.
You want to move it?
You
All right,
have to
fine.
put this one out, but you could make another one.
Yes, I can extinguish it. All right, fine. I wave my mace over it, and it kind of goes out.
Okay.
Okay. And where did you want the bonfire to be?
I think it might be safer if we were closer to the rocks.
Close to the rocks. Oh, you mean like over here? And I point to where, just to the right of the cave entrance.
To the right, yeah. Yeah, right there.
Just kind of behind over there.
Yep.
And back there. Back there? Is that good?
Everybody agrees? Dajarkal?
Go off!
Yeah.
All right, I guess bonfire again by smashing my mace on the ground, and
Cool.
it appears over there.
And you now have a misplaced or replaced bonfire.
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming you all are settling in for a long rest. Are you setting a trap, Dajarkal?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Snare
Okay.
in just a little closer to where the entrance would be to this area.
To the cave or at the edge of the cliff escarpment?
Probably, what do you guys think? The edge of the escarpment
Yeah.
Okay.
versus the cave? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And how does snare work?
So it's an 8-hour spell. And once you cast a spell, you use a rope to create a circle with a 5-foot radius on the ground. When you finish casting, the rope disappears. The circle becomes a magic trap. It's nearly invisible, requiring a successful intelligence check against a DC. It triggers small, medium, or large when a creature moves onto it within the spell's radius, and it must succeed on a dex save, or be magically hoisted into the air, leaving it hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground or the floor.
Okay.
And the creatures are staying there until the spell ends.
Okay. Cool. All right. Okay, so you set that's instant cast?
It takes a minute,
Okay.
so I will take a minute, but I will also make everybody very aware of the space that it's in so that nobody else gets trapped in it.
Okay. Good. All right. The rest of you are going to kind of settle in. For the evening, you set up your bedrolls and kind of get as comfortable as you can on the edge of an escarpment. Are you guys going to set a watch schedule?
I can take first watch.
Okay, alone?
I'll take watch with him.
Okay. So Bacalhau and Gaziel, and how long are you guys going to be watching for? You have an 8-hour or so long rest ahead.
2 hours, I would say.
Okay, next watch.
I'll take.
Okay,
Okay.
Plunk. And are you doing it alone?
Sure.
Okay.
No, I'll watch with
I
him.
think, yeah, that
Okay.
would be a good idea.
Okay, and you guys are doing 2-hour watches?
Sure.
Okay. Next.
I'll take watch with an echo next to me. My armor's donned for the watch.
So Snow and Echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
James only needs 4 hours, so I can join for the last 2 watches.
Okay.
Okay, so basically you're on with Snow,
Yeah, that's great.
and then and Bolt, I guess, and Janice as well.
Mhm.
I'm getting radio or something in the background. Did you guys hear that? Or TV?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe we're picking it up on the airwaves. Okay. All right. So, Bolt and Gaziel, you guys start your watch. Everything seems okay. It goes pretty much without any sort of issue. Is there anything you guys want to talk about or do during your watch?
Yeah. Bacalhau, I was just wondering, do you think maybe we should take this opportunity to explore this area around us?
That sounds not like a good idea. No,
Would you do it with me?
no, I wouldn't.
Oh, you don't think it's a good idea?
No, I don't think so.
But what if we find something that could help us on our journey? I think that we could help the crew out, maybe figure some things out so that when the next group of people wake up to do, the watch, we can share the information.
I think that our friends want us to watch them while they sleep so they don't get killed. If we came back with a special item and they were all dead, it wouldn't help.
Well, what if you watch and I'll just look around real quickly, and you watch and I just look around. What do you think?
I suppose that you're right. Where are you looking in the cave?
I was just thinking I'd climb a little bit, just the escarpment, just to see what there could be behind it. Maybe there's another cave. Maybe there's more plants that are poisonous that we could use to our advantage.
I suppose that could help if you were to climb and just see what's beyond there. And maybe
Okay,
you could watch up there, and I could watch from down here.
that's a great idea. But I'll always have you in sight so that I never lose you.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
How long will you be?
Well, we're watching for 2 hours, so I'd say just an hour. If you lose me, you can always just call out to me. You can always say, Gaziel, and I'll hear you for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I'll
going to
be
start
here.
climbing.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, just to be clear, where is everyone camped right now? I just need to know kind of where you guys want to be.
Near the fire.
Yeah.
So everybody's just kind of sleeping near the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that
Maybe
little
just-
kind of corner area.
Yeah, we'll just lay everybody down around the fire. And then where are you keeping watch there, Bacalhau?
I guess everybody would be between me and the fire, and I'll be looking out towards the opening
Yeah.
where we came from,
Okay.
and kind of over towards the cave door a little bit.
Okay,
as
so you're
well.
just standing in front of the cave door, basically.
Oh, no, I don't want to be standing
Or where
in the
you
door
are.
with my back
No.
to the nothingness.
Basically, right there in the open area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to be able to see the cave door.
Yeah.
And look over.
Yeah, you
towards
can
the
see everything
opening.
from where you are, more or less.
All right.
Okay, you have a good view. All right,
Thank you.
can you give me a perception check, Bacalhau, for that 2 hours that you're watching? And Gaziel, can you tell me which way you're going to climb up?
Yeah,
further?
I'm just going to climb towards where the fire is. I want to climb up
That
that
way?
direction.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a strength athletics check, please. Or just athletics check. I say strength every time, but it's just an athletics check.
I have
Okay, I got an
11.
18.
An 11? Okay. 18? Okay. With an 18, you have no problem. You jump up and you start to kind of climb up. And you find that there are spots to kind of stop, but this is actually much more vertical and sheer than the way that you came up presently, before, on your way up here. And vegetation here is much more sparse on the side of the escarpment than it has been in the jungle in general. So, unfortunately, you can give me an investigation check, actually.
Investigation? 17.
Okay. With a 17, you don't find a lot. Again, it's pretty barren above the cave wall. There's vines, but it's all really like rugged sort of flora that exists here because of the terrain that it has to exist in. You do find, though, a berry bush with dark brown berries on it.
Okay.
And that is kind of the only thing that really sticks out as something that exists.
So can I pick those berries, and am I able to see if they're poisonous, or is it because I didn't take a long rest yet, so maybe I'm not able to use another spell, but
Okay, so you're able to pick about 13 berries or so off
okay.
it. Sorry, so I said 13, right? Yeah, so you pick 13 berries, and you're trying to detect poison, but you don't have any spell slots left?
No.
Okay. Then no, you can't. You can't do it magically, but you can try and do it another
With a
way.
nature check?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Okay, 14.
Okay, with a 14, you don't know a lot about berries and such, but with a 14, they don't look super poisonous, or give you any
Super poisonous.
don't give you any sort of idea that they might be, but you're not really sure.
Okay. So I'm going to bring them back down and show Bacalhau my berries.
Okay. Go ahead, Bacalhau. What do you say?
How long has she been gone for?
That took her about half an hour.
Back already.
I'm a fast climber, I guess.
What did you find anything?
Yes, I found some berries. They're brown berries. So I'm unsure if I've never seen this type of berry before, but I'm quite hungry. And if it's anything like the food they gave Snow earlier, then this could be to our advantage.
Yes, that was a root.
Yeah,
That wasn't a berry.
but it gave him some sort of strength. So,
Have you tried them? I don't think you should just try random berries.
I mean,
Can I see?
You want to see them? Yeah. Yes. Look.
Okay, I'll examine them. Are they poisonous?
Nature check, please.
Natural one.
Sure.
You have no idea.
Well, that's.
In fact,
Thank you, DM.
they look delicious to you, and you would love to try them.
I was happy with you have no idea. I don't know if they're poisonous, but they look good.
So should we both try one?
I suppose.
Okay.
We could.
What if we just take a very minuscule bite?
We could split one.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I've got a small knife in my adventuring gear, so I'll take it out.
Okay.
I don't know how big this imaginary
They're
berry
like
is, but
blueberry
I'll
size.
cut the berry in half. Make it blueberry size.
Oh, it's so
I'll cut
little.
it in half.
Yeah.
There you
Thank you.
go. I'll give you out and
Yep.
All right.
then. So we each eat half of a probably deadly berry.
So
Yeah.
good to have people on the lookout, you know?
You went to look for poison, and you came back with something to eat.
They're like tangy and bitter, but they go down fine, and you don't feel any different after eating them.
Not
I feel
very
quite
tasty.
good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I feel good.
They didn't taste good.
Well, maybe when we wake up tomorrow that we'll have some very big muscles.
Do I feel stronger?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you want to
Anyway.
keep climbing? You have some time left.
I think I'm good for now. I just wanted to find some food and see what we could find, but I just found some berries. I'll wait for the rest of the group to wake up tomorrow before we go on an adventure.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so you guys watch for another half hour or so, and at this point, you get fairly tired, and you know it's the time to kind of switch over watches to Plunkrawk and Dajarkal.
So as they come back, Jay, I'll, knowing that it's my turn to do the patrol, I'll be like, see anything?
Are you talking to us?
Yeah, to you two.
Yeah, we found some berries. We have 12 now. We're going to use them sparingly, but we're going to see if we die tomorrow, and we'll let you know how they go down. Because we ate
No
one.
need let me know if you die.
Yeah,
I will know.
I think if you don't wake up, we'll know. But do you really think that this is the best time?
No, but they looked pretty good.
Bacalhau was very interested in eating them, so I followed his
Well,
lead.
I think that you had suggested that we try them.
Well, don't put all the blame on me. That's quite
I think it's just a
hurtful.
little bit of it that you suggested,
Don't
and they look tasty.
don't you have like youth adventurer camps where they teach you not to do that?
No.
Not to just eat random berries that you
They-
find?
They only
was a
looked
prisoner.
half poisonous. So,
We only eat half each.
Yum.
yeah.
Yeah, half poisonous. Yum.
All right, so you guys switch over your watch. I would like Dajarkal and Plunkrawk to please make perception checks as Gaziel and Bacalhau settle in for the evening.
And that's a 24 for me.
21.
21.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Have to outdo me.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys want to do throughout your watch?
I kind of wanted to explore those poisonous leaves since we're on this topic,
Okay.
just to see if I can kind of experiment with extracting whatever it is to maybe use for my spear.
Okay. The
Do you-
leaves that you found that were right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you let me know that?
Yes.
I'll be like, okay, only half poisonous. And
But see, this one I won't eat, I promise.
okay, good. I play. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, what was it that you were doing a little while ago with your guitar?
Oh, too amazing to share.
Fair enough, I guess. Well,
maybe later.
Okay. Well, I'll enjoy hearing you play while I work on this. But not too loud, though, because I don't know who's around.
No, lullabies only.
How many leaves did I say that I gave you?
I think so. I gathered one by itself, and then two together, and then a branch by itself, and a branch with leaves. And then beyond that, I don't remember.
Right. Okay. So you get, I'd say, about 4 ounces of leaves.
Okay.
That's what you're kind of able to pick off the bush. And you pull them out, and you notice as you pull them out, they've kind of dried out a fair bit. If you can give me a nature check, please, with your proficiency modifier on top of that, which is 2.
Sure. Dirty 20.
Okay, with a dirty 20, you know that in order to extract it, you're going to have to let them dry out, which they have over the day that you've had them. Obviously, you're going to have to crush them, and then into like a fine ground powder, dissolve it in some sort of liquid, and then heat it to be able to bring out whatever essence is in it.
And am I able to do that in the amount of time that I have on watch?
Yeah, I'm going to say that it takes an hour to do that. So you have an hour left after that. And at that point, you have 5, so you have your 4 ounces of liquid.
Okay. I'll put it in a vial and save it for when we're closer to combat.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead.
Can I test a small amount of it on something to see how long it lasts?
Sure. What do you try to do?
So I'm just going to, I just find some stick that's lying around, kind of dip it in there, but kind of keep it out of reach.
Perception check.
That's a 15.
You have a wet stick.
Okay.
And I'd say you used about an ounce of it. So you have like 3 ounces left.
Okay. I'm done experimenting for the night.
If you wanted to use less than that, I'd allow you to use a little less than that if you want. So
okay, yeah, I just wanted to kind of like test. I just wanted to test like the longevity, I guess, of it.
Yeah. So it kind of sits on the branch. It's kind of tacky a little bit, but just like juice.
Does it glow?
No, not on its own. The only reason it glowed before is because Gaziel was using her detect poison.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. The next hour goes by, and you guys don't see anything or don't hear anything. All is well. Every once in a while, you hear distant jungle noises that are a little disconcerting, but for the most part, it's uneventful.
So, as Dajarkal comes back, Jay, I'm going to attempt something that I've never used before and don't know really. I'm experimenting myself with some of my skills that I've learned. So is she coming back into camp?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't like go far.
Oh,
like I was around. Yeah, I was here.
So I'll as she's coming in and she sits by the campfire, I'll lean over and go, "Want to hear a story?"
Yes.
Okay. And I will use words of terror on her.
Okay.
And the spell is once per short rest, you can speak to a humanoid alone for 1 minute and cause it to become frightened of you or another creature of your choice. If it fails a wisdom saving throw of DC 13.
Okay.
For 1 hour or until its allies are attacked or damaged. If the target succeeds, it is not aware you used this ability.
Okay.
Noura, have you played with Joel before?
No, I'm learning so much right now.
He loves using spells on the party.
Okay. Story goes like this. Rockabye, sleepy one. If you die, we will miss you. Rockabye, sleepy one. If you die, you will be missed.
Okay, give me a wisdom.
Is this working? I don't know. But you're sure to show. Is this working? I don't know. You tell me, Dajarkal show. I just lean in and see what the effects are.
Okay. You are obviously making her afraid of you and not somebody else in the party that's sleeping.
Yes, exactly. Afraid of me.
Okay, can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, Dajarkal, please?
Oh, crap. I rolled a natural 1.
Not only are you afraid, you are so afraid that you turn to run from his words. And you can tell that you're more afraid than you really should be from a song. But there is something ominous that kind of encircles him as he is singing this song that just chills you to your core. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, and I'm just running and screaming, I thought we were friends! Not much better. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I'll try to grab her hand if she tries to run away.
No!
Okay, so give me a strength check, please.
Oh, crap.
And both of you,
me
please.
or...
Both
oh,
of you.
Okay.
Ooh.
16?
Strength -1. That's a 12.
Okay. So, yeah, Dajarkal pulls free of your grasp with no problem. You're not able to hold her back as she runs towards the cliff side.
That's what I was trying to avoid, by the way.
And
Like hell you were trying
failed
to
her
avoid.
saving throw.
Knew what you were doing.
And she ends up stumbling and rolling to the edge of the cliff face. And currently, Dajarkal, you kind of skid, and the top part of your body is looking over a sheer cliff that drops probably 50 feet.
But that's where I put my trap.
Sure is. How does your trap work?
Fail check. Okay. So I have to succeed on a dex saving throw or be magically hoisted into the air, hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground, and I'm restrained there until the spell ends. And it's an 8-hour spell.
How many feet above?
3 feet in the air.
3 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. All of a sudden, you see a shimmer, Joel, as she is hoisted up into the air, almost
But
like she's. Go ahead.
I have to make a dex save.
Oh, you do have to make a dex save. Yeah,
I
that's right.
do.
That's right.
So I rolled a 13. What did I need? Nope, I needed a 14 or better. So I failed on that.
Hoisted in the air, and you saw that she was plummeting to her death. This snare may have saved her. You don't know, but she is currently hoisted almost, and she's almost like swinging as if she's in kind of a net trap. But there's nothing there, and she's kind of curled in around. I'm assuming you're restrained, Dajarkal, in this?
Yeah, but let me read the rest of this too. So a restrained creature can make a dex saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Okay, that's it. Ending the effect on itself on a success. Alternatively, the creature or someone else who can reach it can use an action to make an intelligence check against your spell save DC. On a success, the restrained effect ends.
Okay, and can you just do it on your own though, because you are the originator of your spell?
I can, but I would have to roll an intelligence. I have to make an Arcana check against, I guess, the dex. Or
okay.
on the spell DC.
All right.
Did you take any damage there, Jay?
No.
You don't take damage; you're just restrained by it.
No.
Okay.
Is there any?
Damn it.
I'd like everyone else in the party to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
13.
And I'd like anybody who gets a 10 and above to let me know, or 10 below to let me know, please.
I got a 5.
Okay. Anybody else?
On save of 17.
Okay. So Gaziel, you're the only one in the party that is kind of shot awake, interrupting your long rest. And you kind of sit straight up, and you see Dajarkal hanging above kind of the precipice, and you see a Plunkrawk with his guitar kind of looking at her as she is kind of swaying slowly. Give me a perception check, please. Or an insight check, please.
Insight?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
Yeah, with a 13, you can tell that Dajarkal is terrified, and her terrified gaze is pointed directly at Plunk.
At Plunk? So I know that it's coming from Plunk.
You know that she's scared of him for some reason, and she's now in
but
a
I
trap.
can't, and I can't see why. Like, does Plunk look regular to me?
He just looks like he's looking at her, a little worried, actually.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run over to him and go,
Yeah.
Plunk, what is going on?
Get that bird away from me!
Did you do something to Dajarkal?
I maybe I did.
What?
Wait.
What are you?
It's simple. I am more powerful than I
Demon! Demon!
Hey, can we
She's
wake up with
yelling.
all this yelling?
Yeah, I'd say anybody that was 15 and below is now awake with the yelling.
So
What?
was I aware that this trap went up? That Dajarkal were
You
any
saw
other
it.
people around when the trap went up? I saw her
She
put it
said
up.
she talked about setting a trap, so you imagine this. is
Okay,
the trap
okay.
She said.
Okay. I was wondering whether or not I thought that perhaps my spell was more powerful than I
Yeah,
thought
no.
it would be. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, I told story and scared Dajarkal, and now
May the gods fry you with 11 herbs and spices!
She's in her own trap. You're telling me that she is in her own trap.
yeah, it works.
Get me down!
How do we get her down?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I go over and investigate, like, just like staring
Yeah,
at her?
you all
like,
kind of look
wrapped
over.
up in nothing?
Again, she's about 3 feet above the ground, so she's above Gaziel's head, but basically at everybody else's kind of waist.
I'd like to go over
Dajarkal,
and-
you know at this point, you remember that you can actually just end because you created the spell. You can end the spell.
Okay. So I will just having that second where I'm not my brain's just not focused on my terror from Plunk.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh shit! I can do this. I can do this, and I try to. I'll make that Arcana check against my. Yes, I got a 21.
Yeah.
I needed a 14. So
Okay, so you
I
end your
slowly
spell and
turn.
you land on your feet.
I slowly turn and walk quickly towards where Bolt is and try to hide behind him.
Okay, and Bolt, as you're
I
waking
will,
up, and
and
groggy,
I will
yeah.
hide behind Gaziel
Yeah.
because I'm still frightened.
What just happened? We go to bed for 1 hour and this all happens in front of our eyes. That's ridiculous.
Demon! He'll kill us all!
Something about a demon? What? What is happening?
Demon bird!
Demon bird?
What
No.
did he do?
Demon bird? What? What does she mean? Where?
May the gods shish you into kebabs!
No, wait.
I think she means Plunkrawk.
Oh,
I am just having a hard. Can we just all settle down real quickly? And
Yes.
just
Is
explain this?
nobody's getting shished tonight.
Let me play
no,
song.
no, don't listen to his song.
Oh, sorry.
I wanna look at Gaziel and say, like, is this because of the berries? Is this a dream?
I'm not sure. Are we the only ones imagining right now?
We shouldn't have eaten those berries.
I think I'm going crazy.
Shish kebab
I'm
berries?
just gonna close my eyes and try to go back to sleep where I am.
Gaziel, call on your god. Call on your god. Do something. He listens to you. He likes you. I don't have anybody.
For what are you talking about? You mean for Plunk?
Yes,
But Plunk is just a bird.
he's a demon. He's
just
trying
a
to kill
Bird
me.
fly.
He is just a bird.
Joel,
He's not just a bird.
how often
He's not
can
just
she?
a bird. You know
how often can she try the saving throw again? Is it at the end of her turn?
It says until she takes damage or or its allies are attacked.
That could be like this whole episode.
No, 1 hour or 1 hour. Or. Sorry, my bad. So okay, I'll tell the others. 1 hour. It'll be on 1 hour. Don't worry.
She's going to be scared of you for an hour.
Keep him away.
Only 1 hour.
What did you tell her that she would be so frightened?
You want here?
No.
No,
Oh,
no, we don't.
No.
Thank you.
I'm a little curious, but I guess it might be best not to hear it.
sorry.
We all need to get our rest so that we can be ready to climb the cliffside tomorrow. We need to just relax and go back to bed.
He's evil. Smite him. Smite him.
Dajarkal.
Use your thunder thing.
Let Plunk sleep, and I can finish watch with you, Dajarkal. Plunk, would you go to sleep?
Just keep him away from me. Just keep him away from me.
Here, just Dajarkal, come with me. We'll be as far away as possible, and you can get your rest. Okay.
Yeah, your God will help us.
Okay, I'll
Your God will keep us safe,
I'll
right?
keep watch.
Yes,
Right?
we will. Yes, he will. Come. Okay, come on. Let's go to bed.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, sleep.
I'll
Sleep
just
is
keep
good.
watch by myself then.
Keep him away from me.
Bacalhau will take care of Plunk for sure. You're good.
I'll just
Okay, so Bacalhau and Plunk, you guys are continuing the rest of this watch?
Sure.
Okay.
yeah, I'm watching him like a hawk.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. What did you do?
I'm getting back to bed. Good night.
Sorry.
Good night, both.
I did a thing, and now I feel so smarter. I did not know. I never
you shouldn't
used
do those things to your friends.
Oh, yeah, good point. I don't carry friend list like you do.
You
No.
know, I suppose you might not need to if that's how you treat them.
Yeah, I don't know. Friends, not friends, pirates, killers, murderers. I don't know.
Would you like to try a berry?
Chicken more my thing.
You shouldn't eat birds. You are a bird. I don't eat turtles.
Don't know what to say. I eat what is in front of me.
You just watch. You just watch that way,
Okay.
and I'm gonna watch all the
I
ways.
turn around and watch whatever the exact direction he pointed in.
Okay. All right. The rest of the watch goes uneventful. You are now up to Snow and Janice are woken. You guys go to sleep. Because of all of this, we have to extend your long rest
Yeah.
longer. Snow is now awake, and Janice, you are there. I'd like Snow and Janice to make perception checks, please, for the duration of your rest. Watch, sorry.
19.
18?
19.
19? Snow?
Natural 20, 26 total.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
All right. You guys, is there anything you guys want to do? I'm afraid to ask during your long rest.
I think I'll rest.
Sorry, during your watch. Sorry.
Well, I was thinking I'd talk to Janice for a while.
Okay.
And see if he can help me to try to communicate with my echo to learn a little bit more about it and the world it came from.
Okay.
Or the version of the world that it came from.
Okay.
Maybe this is one that can see or something.
Okay. So you have currently manifested an echo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I donned my armor. Just got it clear.
Yeah.
I talk to the echo a little bit, and I tell it to, because it can't speak. I can't hear its voice, even if it moves its mouth. I tell it to tap once for yes and twice for no, kind of thing.
Okay.
and I start asking Janice a little bit about himself. So Janice, we've only just met today, but I know very little about you. What do you do on Darktoe?
I have no need to be walking around on the docks and whatnot. I've seen you. I notice you work with echoes, a dunamantic practice. I'm aware of you. But what I do be my business. It be the Plank King's business.
Certainly. No intent to pry. Just trying to, I suppose, make small talk. What do you know about Echo Knights?
I've never learned the practice myself. I was always more a master of the battle, as they say. Running me crew ragged and letting them die on me floors.
I see. Sounds kind of terrible.
I get that a lot.
Right. Since you have, vision, could you tell me, does this echo look any different than myself?
You do be missing an ear, I'll tell you that.
It's missing an ear?
Yeah.
All right. Does it look like it can see?
I don't imagine so. I'm waving my hand in front of its face and it's not reacting anyways.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. It's clothes, are its clothes different?
More Marquesian, I'd say.
Marquesian.
You got any of that in your line?
Well, of course, I've been there many times. My sister and I spent quite a long time there before we had joined the revelry. Well, this is very interesting. Marquesian. So he doesn't look like his revelry, then.
Some revelry prefer the Marquesian way.
I see. Well, there's much to wonder, and I only wish he could speak. But since he cannot see, he would not be able to write. Either way. I suppose I should not talk so much.
You'd be best to head to the Cream if you want to learn more, boy.
Yes, this is true.
I don't know where you came across these powers and this knowledge, but it ain't shared often. You might be sought after by those in the Cerberus as well.
Because I was able to make use of these powers without having done so by proper teaching of the Kryn dynasty.
I tell you, I've seen it before, back when I was there. But it ain't something I can do. It ain't something most can do. So whatever you got going on with it, there will be people looking into that.
Well, I have not been hiding it. Should I be concerned of anyone in Darktoe speaking?
The way I treat everybody on Darktoe is I represent myself with me power. Let them know that you can do what they can't. Make them look up to you for it, and they won't be bothering you none.
I see. You don't think there would be any that would turn me in for a payday, do you?
Oh, I think there'd be many a man who'd think it wise. Prove them otherwise.
Well, I did make use of this power quite a bit on the island. I can only hope that is serving for me. But I feel like I made friends there,
The revelry do be a family. We watch out for our own, of course.
Of course.
But that don't mean there ain't bad eggs in every family.
Yes, this is true. This is true. Well, I suppose we should not talk too much. Don't want to risk waking the others.
Oh, you must not have heard the others. The last hour has been louder than ever.
I was sleeping deeply.
You were
Very
wise to do
deeply.
so.
Thank you for indulging me in this conversation. I respect your wish for secrecy. I will not pry.
It is appreciated. You'll be the one true pirate of this crew here, and I respect you for that.
I've been at it for a long time. They're still new. Don't hold it against them.
Don't hold nothing against them, but I don't want to be near him neither.
I understand. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. You said that you might be able to switch places with Yana again, yes?
Oh, I intend to get out of here the moment I can.
I imagine, yes. Back to the cup, I guess, huh?
Oh, certainly so. Something about temples of Ukatoa compared to a nice cup of Rose's mugs. Well, there ain't much competition.
Yes, that I understand as well. In fact, I might make the trade given the chance. But no, I should be here together with these, my new friends.
I best to die with your family.
Yes. Yes.
All right. An hour passes, and you, with a 26, Brandon, you hear a bit of a scuffle on the escarpment above you, and small pebbles kind of come down and smack off the side of the wall, and then kind of tinker onto the ground. And you look up, and you hear a flutter of wings that flies from kind of the side of the escarpment to one of the trees kind of above where you're camped. And with that 26, you notice that it is a smaller creature. It's not a harpy, but a smaller creature. But it doesn't look like a bird. It looks like a kind of almost a humanoid shape that flies to the tree, and then kind of you hear, and then and it flies off into the distance.
Okay.
And that's all.
Janice, did you hear any of that?
Janice, you heard the flapping of the wings, and you heard something fly away, but you think it was a bird, probably.
I heard a bird in the night. Nothing more, nothing less.
I see. There was a scuffle on the rocks above us. And pebbles, they fell. I heard the wings, and I heard what sounded like maybe a monkey. But I don't believe it was a bird. Something about it makes me think otherwise.
Just the weight of this creature, the way that it kind of flew around. You heard when it landed. You heard the movement in the branches. It just didn't sound like a bird.
When it landed, there was a patting sound as though flesh to stone. There's something humanoid about that, but I don't think it's a harpy. What do you think? Is it worth rousing the others?
Well, the night be when I'm at me best. After all, I don't do well with the days. I'll be on the next watch. I'll warn your Dragonborn about it, and we'll keep an eye.
Okay.
Okay.
The
rest of the watch goes uncontested, and Bolt and Janice are now up for the last kind of 2 hours or so. And then Janice, you're probably going to have to stay alone for another half hour after that or so. Okay. Bolt and Janice, is there anything you'd like to do during your watch? And I'd like you both to make perception checks, please.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Wow. It's actually very quiet. Nothing happens during your watches. Is there anything you'd like to do, Bolt, during your watch?
I'm just going to be tinkering away at a new invention.
Okay.
It's 2 metal kind of like bracers on my ankles.
Okay.
And they also have like a tube attached to the side of them.
Okay.
On either side of each bracer. Well, I suppose it's It's a lovely night, isn't it? Quite peaceful.
It's rather quiet. Had a bit of pebbles falling around earlier, but that's about it.
Nothing showed up from those pebbles?
Something flying, nothing major.
Sounds like a bird. I was woken before about screaming about a demon bird, but it ended up just being Plunkrawk.
Some would say that about him.
Yeah. Now he's a good guy.
All right. 2 hours pass. Another half hour or so that you're on watch alone, Janice, and the sun begins to rise. As you kind of know that everyone should have the rest that they required, you all start to kind of come to as the heat of the day begins to rise actually fairly quickly. It was very warm and muggy through the entirety of the night, although you did get a nice breeze over the canopy onto the escarpment. But as of right now, you all kind of wake up, you start to stretch it out, and you start to gather your things. What do you do?
I'd like to put on my armor.
Okay. Everyone puts your armor on. Very good.
Yes.
Bring on their armor. Sorry, go ahead.
Do I recognize that I was put under a spell?
No, you do not.
So everything that occurred, I do believe is true.
You knew that you were very, very afraid. Actually, give me an insight check.
Okay.
And that might help to educate the situation.
That is a 22.
Yeah. With a 22, you know that in that moment, you were absolutely afraid, almost like you were outside of yourself in a nightmare. But now, you don't see why you'd ever be afraid of Plunkrawk. So, almost like you were outside of your own body for that moment.
I'm going to walk over to Plunkrawk. Is he still asleep at this point, or did you get up?
No, he's up getting kind of things together.
Yeah. I'm going to smack him upside the head and be like, I don't know what you did, but if I find out you're dead, you are a dead bird. And I'm never, ever taking watch with you again. Don't ask me. You know what you did. I don't know what you did, but you know what you did. Just hope that I don't find out.
Okay.
And I just huff away, walk away from it.
You all notice as well that Odo is no longer with you.
Who?
The boy.
The kid?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
At some point throughout the night, he snuck away.
On the note of losing friends, I pull a stone out of my pocket and I go, good luck dealing with evil gods. And I switch places with Jan.
All right. All of a sudden, he is surrounded by shadowy energy and a swirl of movement. And in a moment, through the snap of Dunamis, Janice is replaced by Yana.
Sheesh. Have we seen this before?
You saw it happen on the side of the cliff.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Yana was with you first. Yeah.
Welcome back, Yana.
Well,
You missed
that man,
quite
I'm sure he
the
was
show last night.
helpful.
Not really. We didn't. No.
I mean, he took
jumped
watch
off
Just good
for
to
a
talk
bit.
to.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah,
He's right.
he survived the fall.
Where is
Why did he
boy?
fall?
Where's who?
Boy.
Odo.
Oro.
Oro. Yes.
I don't know, Plunk. Maybe you scared him away.
Come on!
We were all taking watch. I'm not sure how he disappeared so quickly.
Yes.
Were
Could have been
we
when-
watching him last night?
I am
In all
concerned
the
for his
commotion,
safety.
it could have been when we're trying to get Dajarkal from the invisible trap.
Yeah, I was busy
Invisible
being...
what?
Trap.
Yeah.
Invisible. It's when you can't see something, but you should be able to see it.
No, I understand the concept. What did I miss?
Oh, you missed a lot, Snow.
Yes.
I had an incredible sleep last night.
Plunk did something weird and scared Dajarkal, and then we saved her, and then we went.
Boy is missing.
And I wound up ensnared in my.
We found some berries.
Oh yeah, the berries. Do you, Bacalhau, do you
We're alive.
feel odd or strange?
How do we feel, Jay?
Nope, you feel fine.
Mr. DM.
Yeah, you feel fine.
Well, I guess I might as well eat the rest of these for breakfast.
But they don't
I guess the
taste
carrot wore off.
Okay, you are immediately kind of struck with the bitterness in the taste, but
tasted all of them.
it feels fairly kind of nutritious, actually. But you do feel like your constitution is stronger. You're feeling a little off. You feel a bit more kind of alive, alert. And for the next 24 hours, you have advantage on saving throws against disease and poison.
Holy crap!
It worked.
He did all of them.
Not bad.
Sorry I didn't share, everybody. What's up?
Like one for every 4 hours.
Are my
I'm going to
powers
try to
gone?
Did I lose everyone just now? Okay,
No.
I'm going to try to redirect everyone's attention to the task at hand, which is must follow boy.
No.
Yes. But where did
I'm
he go?
sorry. I wasn't able to see where he went because I was ensnared in my own trap. Do you want to find him? Lead the way.
Okay,
I think we should just go into the cave.
here's an
We
idea.
probably
I
don't.
mean, he's probably.
Let's just show him where the cave was, and he's done that, and so he's gone home.
Ah. Yeah, good point.
We could follow his tracks if we really are concerned about him, but for all I'm concerned, we have a mission that we're supposed to do right now. So
Cave.
He needed us to save him before. What if he's in danger?
Well, he shouldn't have run off then.
I heard fluttering wings, as though something was being taken away yesterday. Could that have been the boy? What do I think, Jay? Do I think that the boy was taken away by something?
No, with your 26, you didn't hear any sort of struggle. When it landed, it sounded the size that it would have been when it was flying. You don't think that that was the case?
You know, forget that. That doesn't sound right. I don't think that was...
The Plant King just said to go and get some knowledge from the Oracle, not find a random boy and save him.
yeah,
Agreed.
I think we should just go and find the temple.
You're right. Task at hand.
yeah. Plus, he was born and raised here. He probably knows the surrounding areas very well.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He
Certainly.
had a pointy stick.
And he didn't know how to use it very well, but only one way to learn, right? So,
Practice.
Only one way to learn.
only one way to learn. I suppose we should go.
Okay, I'd like a marching order, please.
I'll be near the front with my echo.
I will be right
By
behind.
Axel, he means
Snow.
Bacalhau.
Yeah. Sorry?
I'll be right behind Snow in attempts to try to keep my eyes off of Dajarkal and the rest of the people who I impacted overnight.
Okay.
I'll go
Be
next.
directly behind. Oh, I was going to be behind Plunk so I can keep an eye on him.
Oh,
and
sure,
make
yeah.
sure he's not behind me at all times.
So okay, so, all right, yeah. And Bolt, where do you want to be?
I'll go right behind Dajarkal.
Okay.
I'll go behind Bolt.
Okay. Gaziel?
And I'll just, I'll go beside Bacalhau because we're friends.
And Bacalhau, where are you?
I
Sorry?
would be beside Snow, but
Okay,
I
so
don't
he's
know
up
that
front.
we
That's
can
fine.
walk across into the cave.
You can only,
Might be.
through the direct cave entrance, you can only walk like single file.
Oh, I'll just be at the back.
That's just through the direct cave. As it opens up, you guys can spread out if you want.
Yeah, I'd be right behind Snow's echo, I suppose.
Okay.
The echo will be going in front of me for the
I will
most
be
part, though.
behind
So
Snow.
okay, yeah. Because if he trips any traps, he'll be taking the damage. That's the thing.
Okay, and he's able to do that, right? He has the mass equal to everything, right? As you?
I believe so. I didn't see any description that said that he was like spectral or anything like that.
Okay.
As far as I know, he occupies space and he has mass.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really describe what he looks like. I imagine he's kind of like the shape of you, but like shadowy energy, almost like a silhouette, but would still have the mass and all of that sort of thing, I imagine. And maybe as you go up in level, maybe it starts to get certain features. That's kind of my thought, is as you maybe raise in level, he coalesces more.
That's cool. I like that.
That would be kind of my thought. Okay, so how are you approaching this cave and then in through it?
Well, the Echo will be going first, and I'll make sure he's about... so I was wrong last time. You corrected me. He can actually be up to 30 feet away from me without dissipating. So he'll be... let's keep him about 20 feet ahead. So if he trips anything, then we have fair warning.
Okay. All right.
Is this a hostile environment, though? Like, aren't we going to talk to somebody?
Yeah.
Is this Bacalhau asking, or is this Dave asking?
Is this a hostile? Yeah, it's Bacalhau.
Okay.
Let's
Okay, go ahead.
Snow, do you think that we're likely to be attacked here? Or are we just going to ask some questions?
Well, I believe our intent is to ask questions, but caution is always important. We don't know what's in this temple. This is not necessarily a god of anything good that I know of. It's not one of healing or life, as I understand it. I cannot imagine that they would leave this place entirely unprotected.
But we're not coming to rob them. We just want to talk. Why would they fight us?
Well, they may not see it that way. They may see us as outsiders, and they may question our motives.
Do I overhear this conversation?
Yep.
Well, concerning the people on this island, Bacalhau, that little kid was so afraid of us. They may have never seen people like us before, so I would approach with caution as well.
Yeah, place scares easy. Ask Dajarkal.
And he's behind me, so I slap him across the face, like the back of the head.
Okay.
Or I'm behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like me to go first then? And maybe I could talk to them if we run into anyone.
Well, I think it's best to have the Echo up front. If anyone sees him and takes action, they are most likely to take action against him rather than us at the back.
Okay. Okay.
What if, Plunkrawk, what if you sort of played a little song sort of announcing our very gentle presence here so that they already know that we are here in a mission of peace?
Right, and maybe throw a few words of praise to Ukatoa in there so they know that we are, here about that, and we're not like coming in to like, I don't know, deface the place with the name of Pelor or something.
Or no lullabies either.
Oh, okay. No lullabies. Uka. Laylee song about Ukatoa. Because we don't wanna fight no one. Keeping the peace is what we do. Everybody come and join us too. Hey, ukulele song about Ukatoa.
His name.
Everybody knows. I forget the words. But that's okay. Okay. Keep the peace. Everybody come and Sing. So I'll just keep messing the lyric up with everyone getting it wrong as a band of crazies. Ukulele Ukatoa is the name of the song.
Okay, it's good. I would like you to make a performance check for that, please.
Okay. That is a plus performance. Oh my goodness, this is a good one. That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. All right. It's great, and you guys enjoy it. You hear it kind of ring out on the inside of the basin through the cave, announcing your grand entrance into this area. All right. You guys start through?
Yeah.
Okay.
No point of a stealth check at this point.
I would imagine not. I think they know you're coming. All right, so I'd like you. Can you move the echo up to that spot right there, past the and then put Snow 20 feet back from that, and then get the rest of them kind of. No, it's fine. You know what?
Silence is never good.
Sorry, we're just setting up the minis here. You can actually pull up all of that. Yeah. You can move it all out of the way. Okay, sorry guys, we're just setting up the minicam so people can see what's going on.
Doom.
No impending.
I'm just setting up your death, guys. Don't worry.
Guys, just don't worry.
It's coming, but just don't worry about it.
Everything will be
is.
fine.
If anybody wants, I can poop out my berries. They may have the same effect, maybe even better.
Maybe.
You know, we're all waiting for that role play moment.
Yeah, that's a real roleplay moment.
Heard about coffee beans.
Okay, how does
if the tabaxi did it, it would be like those coffee beans that are really expensive.
Exactly.
For the overtime.
Lesson for next time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Not that. Yeah. That's in the camera. Okay. Yeah, put it that way. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So, how do perceptions work with your echo again, Snow? Do they have their own?
He uses my modifiers and skills.
Okay, but you perceive through him?
I don't perceive through him. He perceives himself for himself. At level 7, then I can perceive through him.
Okay. So he just acts as another kind of force.
Yeah. So somebody would have to watch for him to give hand signals or something.
Right. Okay. All right. As he walks ahead, you guys make it through the cave entrance. If we can get the overcam up there now, Julian, that'd be great. You can all see what's going on here. And as the echo kind of steps, there's this area of foliage kind of that, and then there's like kind of a bit of a bank. He steps off it, and you hear the distinct snap of a branch. As the... One moment, please. As the jungle floor beneath the echo begins to lift under his feet in kind of a flurry of leaves, and a net catches him and pulls him up 10 feet in the air. Immediately, a pit drops out under him, and there are, what you can see even from here, a 10-foot pit with spears in the bottom of it, below the net. And you sense, Snow, him go straight up. And you also, in that very moment, hear the distinct sound of arrows being shot. From behind you.
I'll hold on to Snow's arm, because I'm right behind him. I'll hold on to Snow's arm and say, no, go.
Too late.
Okay.
So basically from the side of where you are, from either side of right where you are, Snow, and right where Bacalhau is, an arrow strikes you, Snow, and that is a natural 20.
No
from
save?
them. No. And that is because they get a surprise attack because you've announced that you were coming.
We're friendly.
You get 8 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I can do that. Okay. That's a 16.
Okay, so that is a save. As you feel a burning sensation from the arrow, and as you look down at the arrow, which has hit you in the arm and is kind of gone through the skin and out the other side, you see that black kind of brackish liquid starts to ooze out of the arrowhead, and the arrow is just a small arrow like this, as you saw earlier at the campsite that you were at. Immediately, also, Dave, you hear the sound of an arrow loose up and beside you, and it misses and hits the ground. And as you look up, you see that there are 2 orange-colored grung in the trees, one in that tree and one in that tree over there, who have poked out and shot arrows at you. And they're kind of a yellow, orangish color as they're kind of sitting there. Immediately, 4 more grung pop out from the trees that are further out from where you are. And they jump down from like halfway down, and they jump 25 feet. Can you move them like 25 feet there? And they're going to basically create a kind of a bit of a half circle there. Yeah, like that. You're going to want to move the camera a bit so that they can see what's going on here. I don't know if you guys can see those grung, but they're green, but you can see their bases.
There's 2 orange ones in the trees, and the green ones are out front, right, Jay?
Yeah. And there's a kind of a half circle in front, and you also in the distance, you see a confident-looking red-skinned grung who is standing on the steps or near the steps of the temple in the distance. And this grung is holding a staff and standing confidently up above with his staff up in the air. He then crouches for a moment, and you see him kind of crush something in his fist. And debris from around him, remnants of sticks and leaves start to rise a little bit, almost like he's defying gravity somewhat. And he suddenly takes off into the air in an incredible bounding leap, landing just behind the green grung who have surrounded him. And that means he has gone maybe 50 to 60 feet that he's jumped and then landed right behind the grung. Bring him back a bit more up on here.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
I'll pull out my ukulele super quickly, and with a bardic inspiration for Snow in front of me, I'll sing grung, 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 grung. Grung, 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 grung.
And that's a reaction, Joel?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, at this point, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Whew.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good. Back to that.
Okay.
Okay,
18.
Snow,
5.
Plunk,
18.
Bolt,
14.
Dajarkal,
16.
Bacalhau,
19.
Gaziel,
12.
Yana.
24.
Wow. I am using the combat tracker from D&D Beyond.
Nice.
All right. Yana, you are first and currently second last in the cave mouth. What do you do?
Yeah, so I can't get through.
with everybody there, right?
No, you can move through, as long as you have enough space to move, you can actually move through friendly spaces. As long as you don't land in a space that is a friendly unit.
I will move up through the cave as far as I can. And how much distance does that leave me?
Huh? 10 feet left.
Okay. I will actually end my movement there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna fire a pock shot at the grung in the tree with my crossbow.
Okay.
No, that's a 10.
Yeah. Your bolt flies wide of the grung as you're trying to aim and fire. Bacalhau, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
Yeah, so I'll say to the Grung, don't shoot. We're just here for some information, and we don't want to fight.
Okay. Which grung are you speaking to?
The group. I'm addressing the group of
Okay, can you
aggressive
give me
little...
a persuasion check with disadvantage, please?
Disadvantage, but we sang that beautiful song.
Disadvantage,
Right,
please.
advantage.
Okay, well, with disadvantage, it's going to be a natural 1.
Okay. You can tell that as you step out and you start to speak, that they don't actually understand, and they kind of start to look at each other to figure out what you're saying, and it angers them even further.
Okay.
Would you like to move?
Yes, I'd like to step back a little bit.
Okay.
I'd like to walk backwards about 15 feet.
Okay, so you step
to the
kind of,
to the back
yeah.
of the line.
Okay, so you step between Dajarkal and Bolt and kind of slink back beside the tree that stands there. Plunk, you're up.
And I'll...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd just like to say, as I back up, they're not friends. Not friends. Not friends. Just to the back of the line.
Okay, Plunk, you're
I'll
up.
cast. I'll look at Bacalhau and go, okay, and then I cast Dissonant Whispers.
At which one?
Dissonant Whispers on the arrow. One of the guys in the tree.
Okay, what's your range on that again?
60 feet.
Are we good for 60?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, okay, which one and which tree?
The one that's closest to me, Jay. So there's two sides there.
Yep. This
one on my side.
Yep. Okay.
So that is 3d6.
Wait, does he get a saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw 13 is what I said.
He failed.
Okay. So that is a 6 and a 3, so that's 9, and that is a 1, so 10 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. All of a sudden you hear yeah! As he grabs his ears in pain. Okay. The green grung jump again 25 feet.
Man.
Towards you all. One second, please. And as they land, sorry. Yeah. So they jump 25 feet towards you, and as they land, they all take defensive stances with their daggers in their hands like this, out in front of them. Dajarkal, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
How high is that yellow one in the tree?
Which one?
The one opposite of who Plunk attacked.
25 feet?
Okay. Then I will cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
On it.
Yep.
That is a 25 to hit.
That is a hit, I believe.
It's 6 points.
6 points of damage. as you kind of just nick his side, opening up a wound on his arm, and he kind of reels back from it. Yeah.
Am I
go
able
ahead.
to? Do I have like a free action to like get that poison that I made out?
I'll allow you to take it out, but you'll have to use have an action to use it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll take it out as my
Okay.
last.
All right.
That I do.
Okay. Bolt, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Okay, I will aim my fist at the same one that Dajarkal just hit,
Yep.
and I'm going to use my lightning launcher,
Okay.
which is a spell attack, and it's 11 to hit.
That is a miss. As you hit part of the tree and some leaves go up in a kind of they combust slightly from your lightning damage as it kind of racks the tree beside it. But you're having a hard time seeing kind of where it is. It's darting in and out of branches, and unfortunately at this point you couldn't make purchase with your spell. Gaziel, you're up.
Am I allowed to cast speak with animals? Would they be considered animals?
They would be humanoids. You were talking about beasts. So an animal would have to be some sort of beast. So you would know. You would know that it wouldn't necessarily take.
Okay. And then am I able to see if like one of them is the leader at all or not?
Insight check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, you absolutely think that the red one that jumped forward and is standing a ways back near the temple is probably the one that's calling the shots.
Okay. So can I cast command on him? I speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, what's the range?
The range is 60 feet.
Is that 60 feet from all the way from Gaziel? It's more than 60, unfortunately. You'd have to move up through the party. How far would you have to move up to be 60? You'd have to move your full movement of 25 in order to be within command range.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. And that puts you right beside Snow, and that's 60 feet, more or less? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, so he has to, and what is your command word?
I'm going to say flee.
Flee.
To get him to, just disappear.
Okay, and can you read the spell just, well, first of all, what's the DC?
The DC is 14.
14 wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. And what, can you just read the spell real quick so I can...
Yeah. So you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead. If it doesn't understand your language, oh, shoot. It wouldn't understand me, would it?
Okay, no. So you point out at this creature, and you don't know if it's taken effect, but you will know on its turn whether it has or not. The other grungs loose 2 more arrows. The first at Snow, and the next at Janice. Or sorry, Yana. So Yana from this side, and Snow from that side. Both of them hit. That is... Snow, you take another 8 points. Yana, you take 7 points. And I'd like you both to make Constitution saving throws, please.
$18.
Okay, you pass.
14.
And you also pass. You both, again, you get hit by these tiny arrows, but the poison doesn't take effect. The creature, the red grung at the back, looks at you, Gaziel, almost like it's not understanding, but infuriated by your attempt to do whatever you were trying to do. And it's going to leap forward again, right below the echo. And if you can, let's just move the echo, right to that side of the pit, sure. And at this point, it says an incantation, and it does a somatic effect, and it looks like the entirety of its skin turns to bark, and has this kind of bark look-like effect that extends across its body. Snow, you're up. And okay. Yana, you're on deck.
When I manifest an echo, it automatically dissipates the previous echo. So I'm going to manifest an echo to the side of the pit, 15 feet away from me.
Okay.
Okay. The echo is going to move to the red one and attack it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and that's going to be... Okay, that's a 22 and a 12 to hit.
The 22 hits, the 12 does not.
Okay, so the 22 does 8 points of slashing damage.
Nice. It obviously was not expecting this, as it is focused on you, Snow, and Gaziel. And as your echo apparates, it kind of turns to try and deflect, but it doesn't succeed and takes the damage.
And to further antagonize it, facing in its general direction, I flip at the bird.
All right. Plunkrawk or...
Yes.
Sorry. Just throw Plunkrawk at it. Yana, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
Okay. So, Yana, looking very frustrated, is going to run up to the Grung furthest to the left. Right, kind of right in front of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah.
And she's going to try to carefully study the Grung.
Okay.
To gain advantage using her insightful fighting feature.
Okay.
So that's just going to be a insight check challenged by his deception.
Oh, interesting.
And I rolled a 21.
Yeah, you beat it.
Okay, so I gained a sneak attack against them.
Okay.
If I hit. And that's a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
With my rapier. All right, and then it's going to be 9 points of damage from the rapier.
Nice.
And another 4 for the sneak attack.
Okay. You come across with your rapier and you thrust, and you skewer its side as kind of this green blood begins to flow down your rapier. And it looks down and looks at you and scowls. As you pull the rapier out, blood pours from its wound and it falls dead at your feet.
No, that's one down.
Bacalhau, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
Was that wasn't the bark skin guy, right?
Nope.
That was
one of the green ones that are surrounding you.
Okay, I will. At this point, having regained my confidence, I'll walk forward again towards the front of the party, and I want to get within 15 feet of the leader. And I will cast Burning Hands.
Okay, you're going to have to be right beside all the green ones if you want to be 15 feet.
From the leader?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, because he's back there?
Yep. You have to be right at the edge of that pit, basically, almost. Do you want to do that?
But I'll be right beside them?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands at level 2.
Okay.
So I extend my fingers forward, and thin sheet of flames shoot forth from my outstretched fingertips.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does it get a save?
So it's a Dexterity saving throw 13.
It failed.
Okay, so it will take 4d6 of damage, which is 14 hit points.
Nicely done.
That's for shooting my friend.
And the fire hits dead on, and it begins to pat out the flames and scream as you can smell. You've been holding on to that all night, haven't you?
Yeah, he's been waiting.
As the smell of barbecued grung begins to hit your nostrils. Plunk, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my ukulele and try to persuade, seeing that there's so many of them. Plunk pulls out his uke and attempts to, having lived through an era called, it's so strange, he remembers an era in his mind called the 90s and attempts to play some grung music.
Okay. Oh no.
Grung, as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as I know you can be. Trying to persuade the leader, the red frog, to please come as you are, as you were. We're trying to be friends. We worship Ukatoa too.
Okay, and sorry, so what are you using with that?
That's my. I'm just trying to persuade him to stop attacking us.
Okay. All right. Can you give me a persuasion check with disadvantage, please?
Okay. Come on, Spinner, don't let me down. Okay, that there. Okay, that is a +7. That's a 16. Or a... Come on, puppy. Or a 17. 16 or so 17. Oh, sorry, 16, I guess, with disadvantage.
He rolled.
Come on.
He rolled an 18. And again, not quite understanding the words you're saying, and perplexed as to why music is being played during battle, it kind of looks at you and scowls. That was very good, though, sir. Very, very good. In fact, I implore our community to create a clip of that, and maybe it'll show up on D&D News tomorrow. Those of you that are watching on Twitch, please do so. All right. It is the Grung's turn. Those two Grung to the right of Bacalhau are going to... No, those two there. Yeah, are going to close in on Bacalhau. The one there is going to run at Yana. And as his comrade goes down, Yana, this one goes... And he kind of... I don't know why he sounds like a Tasmanian devil. And he runs at you with his dagger to a tick. The first one on you, Bacalhau, is 19. Does that hit?
Yes.
Second one on you
happens to hit.
Is a 20, so that hits.
That also hits.
And that is going to be... it's a small one. 6 points for the first one. 6 points for the second one. 12 points of damage as they with their daggers into your soft bits. And I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ouch.
7, of course.
Oh no, that's another 7 points of poison damage from the first one, and another 4 points of poison damage from the second one. As you feel...
What did we say? Unconscious is the word?
Yes, you fall. Bacalhau crumbles in front at the edge of the pit. Thankfully, Josh has laid you back and not forward. But I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw as you're kind of falling down and crumbling if you manage to fall back and not forward into that pit.
13.
I'll allow it. You crumble down directly straight and then to the left. as now Bacalhau's blood is soaking the grass in front of you.
Did he get an opportunity attack on the one that moved away from him?
It wasn't within. It wasn't touching him. It was at least 4 feet from him, which isn't within melee range. Unfortunately, it wasn't adjacent to him. Right? They had to move in. Yeah. That is.
You mean the one that went up to Dajarkal?
The one that ran up to Yana? Yeah. The one that ran up to Yana did not go. The other two had to run to Bacalhau. The other one was not adjacent to Bacalhau. So leaving his space wouldn't have gotten an opportunity attack, unfortunately. Dajarkal, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
Okay, I would like to use that poison that I just pulled out to put on the tip of my spear and attack that same guy that I did last time. The one on the right.
Sorry,
in the tree.
Josh just reminded me to attack Yana. So if I could just do that real quick.
Yep. Go ahead.
And it's a miss. So the dagger you're able to deflect with your heavy crossbow. Sorry, Dajarkal, go on.
No problem. So yeah, going to use that poison on the tip of my spear and attack the guy in the tree on the right. The same one that
So you pour all of the poison on your spear?
Not all of it.
How much?
Do I have to use all of it?
Oh, you can use however much you want.
Can I
an ounce
use
at a time?
An ounce of it then?
Okay, you use an ounce of it. Yep.
Okay. And I will throw it at that guy in the tree, and that is a 23 to hit.
You're throwing your spear, right? What's the distance?
Yes.
What's the range on a spear thrown?
60.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And that is 9 points of damage, a piercing damage.
Sorry, what was it to hit?
20 something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much damage?
9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Does it do any poison damage, Jason?
It does. You can't tell from this distance, unfortunately. But give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Uh-oh. 11.
Okay, yeah. From this distance, you can't tell what effect it had, but you know that it knocks him back into the branches as he tries to hold on up above. Okay. And he pulls the spear out, and it falls down beside the tree. So if you want to pick up your spear, you can go over there and do that.
Okay.
Okay, Bolt, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Okay. Noticing that he's a spry little grung, I'm going to attempt to set the tree on fire by using create bonfire on
which tree? On the one that Dajarkal just threw at, or the one that you attacked earlier?
Okay, which one was the one that Dajarkal just attacked?
It's the opposite one of the one that you. So the one that Dajarkal just attacked is to the left. Yours is to the right.
Okay, I'll do the one that Dajarkal just attacked.
Okay. And you can do that from a distance? That's the wrong one. Dajarkal, which one did you attack?
That one that he pointed at.
Oh, I didn't know that. I added...
Yes.
I'm going to have to change the damage that was done because that is the wrong one that I had. Okay. All right. And so you try to catch that tree on fire?
Yeah, it's a 60-foot range.
Okay, so yeah, all of a sudden the base of the tree begins to burn. It is really moist and really humid in here, obviously, as it is a jungle, and so you hear a lot of crackling, a lot of smoke starting, but it's starting to catch. How well we will see.
Okay. It's a dexterity saving throw for a creature within the 5-foot cube.
Oh, okay. So if you, so you've casted the bonfire up within the tree where he is. Is that right? Oh, okay. Sorry, what's the save that he has to pass?
Dex 15.
Okay, he fails.
Ooh, he takes 1d8, and it's a 6 fire damage.
Nice. So all of a sudden, it goes up kind of around him, and it becomes. He's starting to bat at his body, trying to put out the flames right now.
So the fire stays lit for up to a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Gaziel, you're up.
Who's unconscious in front of me?
That's Bacalhau.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to use my lay on hands. I'm going to use 5 of them.
Okay, so you run up to him, and you place your hands on him, and you take 5 points as you come back. Bacalhau?
Friend.
You saved me.
Those 2 Grung are now going to turn on you, Gaziel.
Oh, shoot.
That is a 20. That is not going to be enough. The first one hits with its dagger. It is going to do 8 points of damage. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Eesh.
I got a 15.
Oh, you are so lucky. The dagger digs in and pulls out, and you can see this a bit of kind of poison come off the end of it. But you kind of touch you're like, oh my gosh, did I? And you feel like you're okay. Like the poison hasn't taken any sort of effect on
Also,
you.
I have the berries in me.
Yes, you would have
So
got.
I'm immune.
Yeah, well, you're not immune, but you get.
I'm not immune.
You get advantage. So you should have rolled twice. You passed it. That's fine, but you get advantage. So you roll twice. But you're actually not immune to poison damage. You're immune to being poisoned or any sort of disease. So you can still take poison damage, but I think. Let me just double check here real quick, just to make sure I know I'm doing this right. No. Yeah, saving throw. So it has to be a saving throw, which it was poison, so yes, it would have worked. So you get advantage next time. Just remember you have advantage from here on in.
Okay. Wait, do I still get damage?
Yeah, you do. You get that first
so-
damage. You just didn't get the next 8 points that he would have done if you got poisoned. And again, Yana, you with no problem. And he's just in a wild rage because you killed its brethren, and you managed to parry away its dagger with your hand crossbow. Snow, you're up, and then we're back at the top of the order with Yana.
All right, I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation. I'll be attacking the red dude with my Echo, while I also move up 5 feet and attack the green one beside Gaziel.
Cool. You doing Echo first?
Yes. Okay. So that is a 17 and a natural 1.
So the 17 with both attacks for the Echo?
Sorry?
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's a 17 and a natural 1.
Okay. So the 17 hits. If you can roll damage for that, please.
Okay, yeah, that's 9 points.
Okay. And then the natural 1. Natural 1 doesn't matter. You missed. So he comes across with the scimitar and cleaves this red one, basically like nape to navel, just like right through it. It splits in half and it falls into the pit. But your Echo's blade kind of became stuck inside of it, and it pulls your Echo into the pit. With your your natural 1. Now it's your turn.
All right. Did the Echo take damage?
It would have, yes, absolutely.
Then it dissipates with a single point. So
okay, yeah, it's gone.
Okay. So I'm attacking the green Grung.
Yeah.
And I do. So it's 24 and 11 points. 24 and 11 to hit.
The 24 hits, the 11 does not.
Okay, that's 9 points of damage to this one.
And which one are you attacking right now? That one there. Sorry.
He looks like a Gregory to me.
The last one, 4. He looks like a Gregory. You said 9 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely Gregory.
And this one, you slash incredibly deep, and his blood starts to pool and spurt. And he kind of steps back with his massive gash in his chest. Yana, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
Okay, so Yana is just going to attack the one right in front of her with her rapier.
Okay.
Which is a...
Oh, yeah, your rapier out. So you've been deflecting with your rapier, not with your...
Yeah, well, I have both.
Okay.
Yeah. 20, unnatural.
Okay.
To hit with the rapier.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And that's going to be... Roll. 10 points.
Nice.
With the rapier.
Yeah.
And she's going to do a bit of a spin.
Yeah. Pull
her hand crossbow out. And fire at the Grung in front of Snow. With her crossbow expert feat.
Okay. And you, again, skewer this Grung, and you pull out as, part of its insides tumble from its belly, and it's kind of trying to grab it and put it back in with its dagger in its other hand still standing.
Okay.
Yeah, still standing. And who you're shooting the other one at?
The Grung in front of Snow.
Okay, do that.
And that's a 21.
That's a hit.
All right. That's going to be 6 points.
Okay.
Of damage.
And that one, the bolt skewers its head and it falls dead in front of Snow. Yana's a badass. Bacalhau, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
The leader's still alive?
No. It is dead in the pit.
Oh. Can you point out is there just the one Grung? Two Grungs?
That Grung,
that
the one up in the tree. There's two in the tree, one in the bottom, and one still barely alive in front of Yana.
Okay.
But there's one right beside you.
There is, boy. I guess I'd have no idea which is the one that shot Snow. I'll look at the one in the tree to my left.
Yeah.
So I'll stand back up.
Yeah.
And I'll take my little burnt twig out of my component pouch.
Yeah.
And point it towards him.
Yeah.
And say, "We just wanted to talk." And I'll cast Witch Bolt with two on level 2.
Okay.
So second level Witch Bolt.
Okay.
And it's a 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
And I want to walk towards him as I do this.
Okay.
So it's 2d12 damage, which is 18.
Okay. 18 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire, and as soon as it pats out the last flame, he gets hit with lightning and starts to fry and smoke as it takes a massive amount of damage. As you walk away, though, you hear behind you from the dagger from the Grung that was right beside you, missing entirely.
Yeah, and I keep walking towards that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Bacalhau just got dark. Plunkrawk, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my uke again and point it to one of the Grungs.
Yeah.
The green ones.
Yeah.
And I'll go, "Green Grung, green, 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 green Grung. All I want to do is kill one." And I'll cast dissonant whispers on one of them, using that melody, but a terrifying version.
Okay, what's the DC?
Wisdom 13.
It failed.
Oh, so 3d6. That's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 4. So what's that? 8 points?
Okay. As the Grung grabs its head and starts to scream in agony from the dissonant whispers. That Grung is not kind of seeing a way out at this point. Turns around and leaps 25 feet this way. Closer to the temple. And it's going to leap again, actually.
Do we get opportunity attacks when he does it?
No, because he was out of your space, and Bacalhau just walked away from him.
Okay.
Right.
And the other Grung, with one last attempt, is going to strike at you, Yana, that is going to be enough. That's going to be a 23. And that's going to be 8 points of damage, Yana. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Uh-oh. Just by your head movement, I figured that was not good.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and throw my own natural one graphic out.
You get 5 points of poison damage as you feel the poison begin to affect your system and a burning sensation. And with that natural one, I'm going to say that the dagger is stuck inside you.
All right. That takes Yana to a knee.
Okay.
Not down, but on a knee.
You see Yana go down to a knee. That is the Grungs. Dajarkal, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
The one in the tree that's not on fire.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Ice Knife on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that is 22 to hit.
That's a hit. You guys are rolling fire tonight.
So on the initial piercing damage, that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And now it explodes, and it has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. It fails.
All right, so then it takes an additional...
Now, does it take it, or does just the surrounding stuff take it? Including it? Okay.
No, including it. Each creature in the 5 feet that it's in.
Okay.
So it's just that creature. So it takes 10 points of cold damage.
Ooh. This shard hits it, and then it explodes, and ice shards fire in all direction as it starts to step backwards from the impact. Still quite standing. All right. Bolt, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck. The grung drums.
Grung drum.
I've got Josh dancing beside me here. Gaziel, you're up. Oh, Bolt's up. Sorry.
Oh, I thought Bolt. Yeah, okay.
Huh? Oh, you're muted, Bolt. You were muted the whole time.
Oh.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, oh, what's happening? Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Say that again. Noticing that Dajarkal just used ice on that one in the tree, I'm going to turn to it and I'm going to say, you look like you could use a little warmth. And I'm going to cast bonfire on that tree.
Okay.
And yeah, he looks a little cold. I think he could just use a little warming up.
And the DC again?
It's a DC 15 dexterity.
Misses.
He
fails. Sorry.
He failed. Okay, he takes 7 fire damage.
I know. He takes how much? 7?
Yeah.
Okay. He just got iced. Now he got fired. You're fired. All right. Gaziel, you're up.
Is there any grung within like 10 feet of me?
Yes. The one that is currently picking up its innards and stabbed Yana.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to just take my longsword and just, because you said its insides are falling out?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take my longsword and kind of jab it in his insides and like twist it. I'm going to go, this is for dinner.
Wow. We got Dajarkal over there, and now we got Dajarkal.
Oh.
All right. So can you make an attack, please?
Yes. Yes, I can. Okay.
When I see her doing that, when Plunk sees her doing that, I turn to the others and go, remind Plunk, stay top Gaziel friend list.
I got a 17.
Okay, that is a hit. Damage?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was so excited about my movement that yes. Damage is 9.
That is enough. As you slowly, it kind of, and it looks up at you as blood begins to pour from its mouth, and it slides off your sword and dead on the ground.
I'm just gonna make it drip all over beside me, over its body.
Oh. So dark. I'm afraid.
The Grung are a threat to the natural order of things, and she is taking her vengeance on them by using the natural things to cause poison. That is well within her narrative. All right. The Grung in the tree that is now burnt, well, they're both burning, is now going to leap down, straight down. So it's going to drop to the base of the thing, about 15 feet from Yana. Okay? And Yana, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
No, thank you.
Too bad.
You're allowed to do that?
No, you're not allowed to do that.
The shot.
That's pretty good though. Wisdom save? 16.
Okay. That's enough. The Grung looks at you, goes, it makes like this churring sound that all of you hear, and it begins to kind of like, you feel like almost like a stunning effect start to take place, and you shake it off. As it does. The other Grung is going to jump down from its... The one on the other tree's dead? No, it shouldn't be. How did it die? No, it got witch bolted, but it's still standing. The other Grung died. The other green Grung. All the green Grungs are gonna. That one is gonna jump straight down too, and it's gonna do the same thing, and it's gonna join on this side though, because it's gonna, yeah. And Bacalhau, you have your witch bolt trained on it, and it starts to jump down from branch to branch, and you're moving your witch bolt kind of down, keeping it trained on it, and it looks at you. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
21.
Okay, same thing, churring sound, and you feel it starting to take purchase, and then you're able to shake it off. You basically put your head into your shell to block the sound. Snow, you are up. Yana, you're on deck.
Okay, so the one that just made an attack at Bacalhau, I'm going to manifest an echo, I guess, beside it.
Okay.
So that it doesn't get in the way of the witch bolt.
Yep.
And the echo is going to make with a 12 and a 19.
The 19 hits.
Okay, that does 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. As it comes across with its scimitar, you sense that it cut deep just from where you are and what you're perceiving. And it's not doing well as it takes a knee, and you feel it kind of hit the ground with its knee. Bacalhau, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck. Sorry, Yana, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
Okay. Yana is going to pull herself to her feet as best she can and kind of take a wild swing at the... oh, wait, no, it's
dead.
It's dead. Oh, good.
There's two alive ones. No, there's one that is 15 feet from you that tried to stun you, and then there's the one across the way in front of the echo.
Okay. I'll run to the one that's closest to me. And...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm going to try and do the insightful fighting again.
Okay.
See if I can get advantage against its deception.
Okay.
That's great. I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Against your deception check.
I failed.
Okay. So...
You're muted.
It's 17 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
I'm not. Yeah, okay. 12 points of damage,
Okay.
plus 4 from sneak attack.
Yeah, and you cut deep as sorry. Okay. Go. Sorry, you did your sneak attack already?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, what was the total?
12 with the rapier,
Okay.
and then another 4 from sneak.
Right. It falls dead in front of you. Okay, and Plunk, you're up. There is one Grung that is still... Oh,
Bacalhau's up.
oh, Bacalhau's up. Sorry.
Yes. So I remember in this moment when I'd watched my master frying people with electricity, and I couldn't understand why he was having fun. And now I realize how much fun it is. And I say to the rest of my party, I've got this one, as I continue to strike. Now, because I didn't do any damage, or I didn't take any damage, it's an automatic hit for another 2d12s.
Wow.
And so it's gonna be 17 more.
okay. And that is enough to dispatch that last one.
And I'll continue walking towards it as he kind of cooks.
Okay, and you just continue to cook it on the ground as it starts to char and shrivel and shrink. And that brings us to the end of initiative. Oh,
Wow.
All right.
Good time.
We have not taken a break. We are 45 minutes over our break. That was going so well, I totally lost track of time. So let's take a break. We are going to draw a winner. Let's do that now, Julian, quick, before I go and take a bio break. And then Joel will take a couple questions. And we'll come back at 9:30, so that's 12 minutes from now.
I can do that. Last
Sounds
chance
like
to
a
get
plan.
your Wildemount in.
Yes.
And
Yeah, folks, if you're in chat
Yeah.
on Twitch, on the twitch.tv/RealmSmith, make sure that you enter for the Wildemount source book.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll do a giveaway.
So, winner is. Oh, well, that's not. Chad.
Shad entered?
You dingus.
Shad is our moderator. He can't win.
Redraw it, he said.
Okay, redraw.
All right, let's try that again. There we go. The Antipodian D20.
Antipodian D20
Our
from down
friend
under.
from down under.
That is right. Congratulations. You have a digital copy of The Explorer's Guide to Wildemount for your D&D Beyond experience. As we roll here in the center of the screen, you'll see that these are the lists aboard the ships in our revelry. They have both upgraded their ships from caravels to sailing ships, and they are currently adding to their crews. So if you want to be a pirate in the revelry and join a ship and enjoy all of our craziness that occurs in our community and all of the wonder that is our community, you can subscribe on using Twitch Prime or Tier 1 through Tier 2, 3, and you will be added and you can enjoy. All right, I will be right back.
Awesome. Thanks, Jay. Super fun. Okay, let's do some questions. Most everyone, other than Julian, is gone to have a little bit of a bio break. But let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find one for me. If there are any for me, but that's fine. If there aren't any, that's okay.
Christina's back too.
I won't take it first. Sorry?
Christina's back.
Oh, hey, Christina. How you doing?
So
Okay.
good. Eating
Let's-
cheese.
And Adam.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say hi to a few people in chat first before we go too far. FinnK213, hello. EJVC, where are you? EJVC 79. Hello. Who else? These are names I have never seen before, by the way. I'm trying to find some others that I have not seen. Those are, I mean, there's so many of you who've come back and who come back every single week, and that's amazing. So thank you so much. Just trying to welcome those who are new. Quo Helith, Helith 123. I think I've seen your name before, but welcome back. Okay, let's go see some questions. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. We'll try to do this more often where we're actually highlighting those folks who do come and visit. Okay, so that's for Noura. Noura's there. Awesome. Noura, Sly Mother asks, where the cyberpunk campaign you and Jason participated in can be seen.
It's definitely on the RealmSmith YouTube channel.
That's where it is.
Get out.
Yes. So we can put the link in the chat there, mods, if you want. That is on the YouTube RealmSmith channel, and there's a playlist specific to the cyberpunk campaign that'll let you start from the start. And I think there's 2 sessions, so awesome.
Is it 2 or is there
Gary
3?
Diamond's version 2. Oh, there's 3 sessions.
I think so. I think there's 3.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So if you want to see it, go to the RealmSmith YouTube and subscribe if you are not already a subscriber, because we put new stuff there every single week.
Oh.
Gary Diamond version 2. What is Joel drinking? This was a pina colada that my wife made for me. It is I think it's the second day of kids not being on Zoom school. So we decided to do a little celebration, and that is why the lay and the signs, the seaside, and the tropical theme. Vacation time, which is really fun. Sakura 163 question, where did you get the bonfire mini? Oh, I think we just lost everyone.
No,
on the Twitch.
We've lost the video, so I'm rejigging.
That was my bad.
All right. No worries, folks. If you can't see
roll up
us
a little ball of
yet.
cotton and dip it in alcohol, and then light it and place it on your game.
Recommended.
Don't do that. Don't light
Just
any
don't.
cotton. You see the little fire there on Dungeon Master Jason's circle. There's a tiny little fire there. That's the bonfire mini I think that people are talking about. And it was the one that whenever Bolt fired a bonfire, that's the one that Josh was moving around on the table. I don't know where. Brandon, do you know where that mini's from, or does anyone know where that mini's from?
That came in a WizKids set.
Oh, WizKids for the win. Yeah, they make great minis. A lot of environment and terrain minis, super cool.
Yeah,
and I know Jay uses a lot of them.
I don't remember the name of the set, but it's got statues and stuff in it. I'm pretty sure some of them are on the board right now. We used it in Dragonsbane as well when you guys were going to, talk to some god.
Yeah, they have these little switches on them. You can just turn them on. And the cool thing is, on a stream like this, the cameras that we're using actually make it look like it's pretty real, like it's pretty awesome. So Mazmaz 1988. So is any of this stuff in the book, or are we purely into homebrew territory? So we did the first of the, I believe, adventures in the book, the one that James Hake wrote for Tides of Wildemount. For Wildemount. And then now we're, I think, 2 sessions in, right, Julian? We're 2 or 3 sessions into purely homebrew.
Yeah, so as soon as you guys finished up with the Sahuagin, that was the end of pre-written content.
Yeah, that's what I remember too. It's the rod adventure, where we were going to get that particular rod and we brought it back. That was the end. Rod of Retribution. And we brought it back and we won. And so now we're on to homebrew stuff. Which, by the way, the unseen, unsung heroes of this campaign are the consultants that we use, that Jason uses. Their names are Josh and Julian. So huge props to the guys who are helping Jay along with the campaign and just like overall Wildemount knowledge. I know that you guys are just die-hard Wildemount fans. So thanks, Julian and Josh, for your hard work. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Love you never work a day in your life.
Yeah, but I
so next question, Kevin. Say that again.
Oh, I said I still have to work with Julian though.
Yeah, I mean, some sacrifices do need to be made.
There's trade-offs.
For the greater good.
Yeah, for the greater good. Ketmatari question: is the mile marker sign with plunk directions to Dark Toe beaches and other destinations like the pit? Yeah, I don't have the pit on here yet. Only because it's pretty new in Dark Toe. It's actually pretty central, so it should be on here. But I'll get the sign maker to fix it because it should definitely be on there. But the salty air is that way. By the way, it's that way. In case you're wondering. Sorry, that is so dumb. Okay, so sorry of the red sand. Question: are y'all, cast included, having a good day? I don't know, y'all having a good day?
Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
This is always fun. This always makes like my day great.
Yeah, agreed. This is the best part of the day.
Good day.
Yeah. Mondays are always fun.
Yeah, this turns Mondays fun, actually. I like that we chose Mondays because Mondays can be like, that's Monday again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is fun. You guys are great. And you at home are great, too. But I was talking about the cast of that particular statement.
I have a question. Whatever happened to those wasps from last week's stream that were bothering you outside?
They're still there.
Was there a nest or something?
Oh, the real
There
life
was.
ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't actually we didn't fight any like in-game wasps. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
We had a
I was definitely asleep if that was the problem. Yeah. So Dave is terrified of bees. Don't you love to camp though, Dave?
Yeah, I'm not terrified of them, but when they're trapped in a small space with us,
I think we
want to
have
eat the same
proof
food they want to.
to the contrary. Just go back to the tape, Dave.
You're breaking up.
Okay, am I?
Nobody can hear
Guys,
you.
if you
I think your
want to
mic's
see
muted.
someone who's terrified of bees, just go to last week's session.
No, don't do it. But Joel's wife, Mrs. Plunkrawk, brought out a bee wasp trap thing and hung it near us. Remember that?
She did. That's what happened. So halfway through the session, Michelle brings out this fake wasp nest, because that's what you do to deter wasps, and she brought it out to the session, which was very funny.
That's awesome. Joel, did you announce how the new giveaway works?
I did not.
So this is going to be for the Myth Roll
Mainly
spinners.
because I have no idea how the new giveaway works.
Okay. So we're doing Myth Roll spinners. And the way that you enter is in the chat. You need to write the word spinners.
Not yet though.
Oh, not yet though. Okay.
Not yet though.
Okay, not yet. Soon, because we need to jump back in. But soon, you will write down in the chat, much like the last one, the word spinners. And you will be entered to win 2 spinners from Myth Roll Armory in a nice little case. And you guys are shipping soon, aren't you, Joel?
Sorry, say that again.
You guys are shipping soon, aren't you?
We are shipping soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, in the next few weeks.
Awesome.
So we're very, very excited. This June is the goal, short of any disastrous warehouse issues,
right.
which I won't say can't happen.
Right.
But we'll let people know if there's any of those issues that come up.
Right.
Okay, one last question, and I think it's a good one because it has to do with DMing and playing, like both sides of the equation. And I don't know that we've discussed it before. Might be good to discuss it both on the player's table and behind the screen, Jay. But David Bastianson asks, has the party discussed PvP? Noura's face tonight was pretty surprised when Plunkrawk did the thing.
No.
Yeah, I was surprised.
We haven't discussed PvP, but it is a very real thing at RealmSmith tables, as we've known from the past, and is a possibility. Absolutely. That flame, you can see it's burning right here.
It's
still.
Joel's characters like to try things out on the rest of us.
Try things out on his fellow party members.
Here's what I liken it to. Like, this reminds me of being in a band a lot. I was in a band for many years. It's inevitable if you are close to people that you fight with them. It's impossible to be in close quarters with people and not be at odds with them sometimes. So I don't do it all the time.
I grew up with 3 younger brothers. I expect it. I'm here for it. I'm ready. You know. I was not offended by it in any way.
Awesome. Yay. All right. Okay. Thanks for to the revelry, and cheers to the revelry. You guys are doing an incredible thing and growing our community and doing all kinds of awesome stuff. So thanks for the subscribers and for those that have followed us tonight. We really appreciate it. If you like what you've seen, please definitely at least follow us so that you know both on the D&D and on the RealmSmith channel, so you know when we go live and can follow all of our hijinks. All right. You guys are currently approaching the temple. It is a stepped pyramid of sorts. For the sake of brevity, you close the distance and are now currently at the foot of the temple, and you begin to climb it. I'm assuming that's what you guys want to do. You guys are moving towards the temple.
I would like to wild shape into a giant wolf spider, please.
Okay. Do we have a spider handy? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know where it went, but we got you. We got you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna kind of hobble up to Gaziel and just look and say, would you perhaps be able to at least help with some of this? These poison wounds are not healing quite nicely.
Oh, do you want me to fix you by like laying what would you like me to do?
If you could, I did not. Was I able to address these as best as I would like?
Yeah, I can lay on hands. I have a couple of lay on hands left.
I'm also quite hurt, but I guess that's okay.
Yeah, I can split my lay on hands between the both of you.
Crap! I should have waited to wild shape until I healed people.
I'll reach over to Back and put my hand on his back without him knowing and do a cure wounds.
Okay.
So that's just so you know, that is 1d8 plus 3.
All right. Can I get a marching order, please, as you climb the temple steps?
Oh, also, sorry, before I'll give 5 health to both of you.
Okay.
Both you and...
Very nice.
How much, Joel?
You got 7 from me, Back.
Wow. So I'll say thank you, Gaziel. That was a lot.
And then also to Yana. The 5.
You did it without me knowing, right?
Yeah.
Before we start climbing, I'll just look to Gaziel and just be like...
And then I'm going to go, cowgirl time!
And she climbs up onto the wolf spider as you climb the steps. Okay, can I get a marching order, please? Is it the usual marching order?
I'll be the Echo first.
Okay, Bolt at the back. Snow first.
Front.
I'll go second.
Okay.
I'm up at the front,
Did you get all
too. Sorry, who was first?
Snow
So
and his
my
echo?
echo's
No.
my echo's 20 feet ahead of us, and then I guess
be
it's
right-
me and you.
I like to be right beside Snow.
Yeah.
I'll be behind Dajarkal.
Okay, do you got that? Okay. As soon as Josh is done there, we'll get the minicam going. As you begin to climb the precarious stairs of the temple, you start to make out aquatic motifs in the stonework, made predominantly of sandstone and coral. Wild vines have grown like spider webs along the entirety of its surface. You recognize that the body of a large serpent has been expertly carved into the walls that make up each level of the pyramid, as it almost coils around each level. You guys head straight up to pretty much the top. If we can get the minicam up, please, Julian.
Do we recognize this serpent? Is it significant?
Give me an investigation check.
The 21.
The only thing that you notice of the serpent as you kind of like run your hands along the inscription or the carving, you can see that there are little eyes that are all along its body, the length of its serpentine body. Carved in. Okay. You manage to climb the entirety of the staircase right to the top without any sort of issue. And your echo now is at the top of the stairs. You cannot see through its eyes, of course. So you stop kind of 20 feet from where you know it is, which is kind of the next step down. What do you do, Snow?
Is the echo giving any sign that it sees anything from up there? Like raising an arm that anything is...
What is the understanding that you have with your echo?
I guess just that, like, you know, kind of like SEAL team signals.
Well, you couldn't hear raising of hands, so it would have to be like snaps or something.
That's true. So Noura and Bacalhau with me. I guess Bacalhau is the only one that would be able to see if it did do anything like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess it would do some snaps or taps or something.
Can I get a perception check from your echo, please?
Sure. All right, 22.
Okay. With the 22, Bacalhau, you see the echo look back at you all and kind of motion you forward, like everything's safe.
He says we should go forward, but I think that we should probably go quietly and not play any songs this time.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go quietly then?
All right. So the echo steps into the room. You urge it forward.
We're going quietly, right, Jay? Like super
Sure.
sneaky,
Yeah.
very quiet.
If you want to,
Don't
can I
wanna
get stealth checks from whoever's going sneakily?
I'll go
I've encouraged the
sneakily.
party, for all of us to go sneakily. And having said that, I've rolled an 8.
I rolled a 16 with my disadvantage.
I rolled a nat
21.
20.
Sorry. So everybody above 10? How many above 10? Okay, that is more than the average. So you guys are moving as stealthily as you can, and you feel like you were doing well. What is that blue light at the bottom of the... Tap the screen, maybe?
Roll perception.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so Snow, your echo steps into the chamber and stops just shy of what I'm about to explain to you of what is happening. All right.
It's not encouraging music.
You enter you see that your echo enters a small 30 by 30 foot chamber. You immediately spot an ornate golden door in the center of the floor with 5 runes inscribed on it, even from the distance that you see. It is dark in this room, currently. One in each corner of the door, and a large one in the middle. And exactly what you see here in your camera view. Can you get a little closer so that they can actually see the door, if possible? That's fine. Okay. 4 dull globes, actually, sorry, that's not true. 4 sconces sit in each corner of the room, and they all have what you can tell are runes inscribed in them. But each of them looks slightly different. One is a bluish globe, one is a greenish globe, another one looks like a torch, almost like it would be a torch, and then the other one looks, sorry, hang on a second. The other one looks earthen, almost like it's made of stone. There is a phrase written in a language you cannot understand that is carved into the wall just below the ceiling and wraps around the entirety of the chamber. That's what you can see from the doorway leading into this chamber. Snow, what do you do?
Well, it was probably Bacalhau that sees this, right?
Yeah, you and Bucky. Yeah, sorry.
So I guess you communicate it to me?
Yeah, I'll describe to you in great detail everything that I see.
Okay. Everyone, given the great detail that was just described by Bacalhau, what do you think we should do here? Should I have my Echo inspect some things? He cannot see either, but if there are traps, he might trip them. As disrespectful as it might be for a visitor from another timeline.
Try.
Okay.
We could help. We could help inspect.
Who
I can,
feels confident checking for traps?
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna cast. I'm gonna touch the surface of where the writing is on the wall, Jay, and I'm going to cast a comprehend language. And this is how it works for written stuff. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text.
Okay, so you Plunkrawk strolls into the chamber and steps just inside the doorway and holds his hand onto the stone wall. What do you all do during this minute? Do you wait?
I'll walk up
to
the entrance.
Okay.
I'll walk in just inside as well and look around and see what I can see.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will too.
Yeah, I'll be with Bacalhau.
Is everyone walking in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay?
Yeah.
I would like to make a perception check in the room.
What are you trying to perceive?
So I'm using my eye for detail.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I can make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues in the room.
Interesting. Okay. Go ahead.
So it's going to be an investigation check to try and uncover something in the room.
Okay.
It's pretty good. That's an unnatural 20.
Wow. Okay, with an unnatural 20, you notice quite clearly that each of the sconces on the walls have a motif that matches an element. So this one looks wispy, kind of like air. This one looks like fire. This one looks like water. This one looks earth. Sorry, this one's water. And wait, water, earth, water, and fire.
Kind of like 2
Well,
waters.
it would seem there's some sort of elemental component here. The sconces have inscriptions on them that resemble the elements of air, water, fire, earth. I'm not sure if your friend here is going to be able to decipher what is on these walls, but that would help.
The minute passes, Plunk, and the phrase reads, "The wise have come to lend their hands, a welcome sight upon our sands. From 4 corners of Exandria hail Upon their magnificent ships they sail.
Can I, magnificent ships? It's a written, so, seems piratey.
Jason,
Yeah.
is any of this from my dream that I had? Like, do I recognize any of this?
Give me a history check.
Mm, 14.
With a 14, you remember the temple appears to be the temple that you saw in your dream, but that's where your vision kind of stopped. Nothing from inside reminds you of your dream, really, except for the serpent that is coiled around the pyramid. And sorry, what I didn't say, folks, is that, or did I? That the opening of the door looks like the maw of a serpent, which you imagine it's like it coils up the pyramid, and then the head is the mouth, with the mouth being the doorway. And you remember, you recognize that the serpent motif from the creature in your dream.
Can I examine the door on the floor? I mean, do I know that there's a door on the floor?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
there's,
it's very, very clear. It's a big golden, strong door with runes in it.
Examine it to. Oh, okay. Can I examine it to see do the runes match what's in the sconces?
Yeah. So, can you give me a Arcana check, please?
Eight.
Okay. With an 8, you imagine that they do somewhat match, but you don't know necessarily how. You see that there's a correlation, but these runes are very ancient magic.
Yana, do you see any correlation between what's in the corners versus what's on the door?
Jay,
What was your score again? Sorry?
20.
20. With a 20, unfortunately, it's magical in nature. It's not just information. I need you to make an Arcana check to try and see if you can extend your investigation to a magical nature.
That's gonna be again an unnatural 20.
Wow. Yes, you imagine that each rune coincides to the corner that it speaks to, that it refers to. The center rune, you're not sure.
I don't know about the center rune, but these corners on the square in the middle, they do relate to what is on the sconces in the corners.
Are we able to remove the sconces and bring them towards the center? Are they removable?
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Investigation check, please.
$18.
Okay. You go over and you try and move one of these sconces are firmly affixed to the wall, almost like they've been carved out of the stone themselves.
I'm gonna walk over to the fire one in the corner.
Yeah.
It's not lit on fire, is it?
No. It is basically what appears to be stone, carved stone, and then amber on top in the form of a flame.
Okay. I'm going to light it if I can.
How would you like to do that?
I will.
Bonfire.
I will create bonfire.
What's the what's it called?
The area of effect.
The area of effect, yeah, of your bonfire.
It's a 5-foot cube.
Okay, yeah, so you can centralize it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
And that is a magical effect, right?
carefully. Yeah.
Okay. So you create a bonfire right on top of it, at its base. How do you want to?
Right, so that it looks like it would catch on just the part that would be the lit part of the torch.
Okay. All right. And so everyone kind of jumps a little bit as this flame exists, and the light is coming in barely from the doorway, so it's a dimly lit room, and all of a sudden the room kind of lights up with flame, and the sconce kind of catches fire, and then the fire is sucked into the sconce, and it begins to glow with a fiery glow, and the corresponding rune in the corner of the door glows orange.
Okay. I know.
I'll go over to the water
Done,
one
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
and use prestidigitation to light it.
Okay. And you can create water with prestidigitation. I know you can soil and clean something, but I don't think you can create water.
No, but thank you for giving away something.
You're welcome.
Could I run outside, pick up some dirt from the ground and come back?
Yep. You come back in. Yep.
So it's not a torch in the corner. What is it, like a bowl or something?
Sorry, in this corner here?
Like the water one.
So the water one looks like, again, like it's built in a coral kind of water motif with tentacles coming over a coral stone with a rune in it.
Okay.
I want to take the dirt that I took and kind of put it towards the earth rune and just...
Okay, you kind of like sprinkles, and it just falls to the ground.
Oh.
I'll go over to the wind one.
Yeah.
And with prestidigitation, I can create a puff of wind.
Yep.
So I'll go over and create a puff of wind at it.
Okay, as you do, the same thing kind of happens. The puff of wind goes at it, and it swirls around and gets sucked in, and then it starts to glow with a glow, and the corresponding rune also lights up in the corner.
Okay, I go to the water one, and I spit on it.
No.
You spit on it, nothing.
I'm kind of
Nothing. This one's
I make
broken.
kind of a weird face. Can anyone create water with magic? Or create dirt?
No. Plunk can get, though. I'll just run outside and see if there's a source of water somewhere.
No, Plunk. No, Plunk.
Plunk runs out the door. Investigation check.
Okay. That's an 11.
With an 11, no source that you can see. There's no pools. The only source would be like dew on morning.
He was looking for dirt.
He was looking for water.
No.
Was he?
Looking for water.
Yeah, he was like...
Yeah.
Water.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you failed to find dirt in the forest.
No. No, the only water would be off of like
Holy Plunk.
leaves and stuff. So you could like maybe saturate something with some water from that, but you'd have to like collect it and wipe off some leaves and stuff. There's no like standing water pools.
Okay.
Well, I have my canteen. I could.
Yeah, like a flask.
You all have water on you, drinking water.
But
Is it water
I would
and earth
expect it
that's
has to be a
left?
magical source, so.
that's right. Can anybody create earth or create water?
I have...
Yes,
magic.
I shape back into myself
Yep.
and I cast
Welcome
Dust
back.
Devil
Yeah.
at the earthen one. And that's a 5-foot.
Okay. Starts to, and then is sucked into it, and it lights. Did we light it?
Is that the earth one?
No, this is the water.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Put Gaziel wherever she was. Oh, and snow. Oh, everybody's fallen.
Oh no.
No, this is water.
Oh.
Where's Earth? I'm so confused. Sorry, hang on one second. This is the wrong one here. Oh, this is Earth. Yeah, this is Earth. Sorry, green. Yeah. It starts to glow. There's one left that's water.
Wow, those are bright.
Yeah. Maybe can you wipe off the?
Okay, how do we do next one?
Maybe if my echo
Kill that for a sec, Julian. Sorry.
Been brought here with dunamancy. Maybe it's magical spit.
Try it.
Try it, Echo. Spit on it. You are a Dunamatic creation. Perhaps your spit will be Dunamancy as well.
Yeah, the echo spits out this kind of shadowy vapor that kind of dissipates.
I use prestidigitation to clean off all the spit from the orb.
It was shadow spit. It didn't actually collect.
I have an
But
idea.
other people
Oh, yeah.
spat upon it.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I have a healing potion. That must be magic, and it's also liquid. Maybe that would work.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? If it's water and it's magic.
I think we'd probably just
Maybe
waste
try.
potion. Is it water? I don't know how to make a potion.
It's liquid.
A health
It's worth a try. I don't have any spells that I've prepared that are water based.
Could you maybe
Otherwise.
just use a drop?
Yeah, I wouldn't have to use the whole thing.
One drop.
Yeah. So I'll use a drop of my healing potion to see if that will work.
Yeah, it drops and it kind of drips down the side and then drips off the bottom. No effect.
Rats.
Just press the digitation to clean off the globe again. Setting this out. Nobody's got water.
I mean, I have
Okay. I wonder if there's a way that we could use our helmets, our water-breathing helmets.
Are they still wet?
What if we filled one with water, then stuffed it over the globe?
Sounds dumb.
At least the globe wouldn't drown.
Yes, is that more of an air association, though? If it is magical for air? It might be worth
Gaziel.
a try, but...
Gaziel, what if you shot it with your ice knife?
Yes.
Do I have an ice knife?
I have ice knife.
Ice
but
is volatile.
the problem is
Is that good luck?
it might damage the torch because it deals piercing damage first, and then the ice knife, and then the cold damage hits.
I have a bless ceremony. I can cast ceremony where I can bless water. You touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Is
should
that
try
could also
that.
work?
So I'm gonna cast. This ceremony, and I'm going to bless water. I'm gonna touch the vial of water from my water skin.
Okay, so what do you put the water? Are you gonna bless the entirety of your water in your water skin?
Yeah.
Okay, how much can you bless at a time? Does it say? Should.
Touch. The range area is just touch. Instantaneous. 25 GP worth of 1 hour.
It's a vial, though?
Oh, okay, so yeah. Jeez.
One vial of water, yeah.
One vial of water?
Mhm.
Okay, so you couldn't do your
That's
whole
tiny.
skin. So, but Dajarkal pulls out a vial out of her herbalism kit. Now you have a vial, and then you fill it with a little bit of water from your thing. How long does it take to cast?
It says instantaneous.
Okay, so you touch it and it glows blue a little bit, and then it dissipates in the vial. Now you have a vial
Of holy water?
of holy water.
Okay, so I'm going to take the vial and I'm going to say, guys, I think this is it. And then I'm going to walk towards the water, and I'm just going
I'll
to...
follow closely behind her.
I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and just pour it all over the entire...
Okay, 1 sec. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out if this will work or not.
He's making sure the science is solid here.
I'm gonna
Ask
give it
the
to you.
viewers.
You know what? That's creative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it works.
Yeah.
The last sconce comes to life as it sucks in this holy water. But for some reason, it glows a color that you didn't necessarily expect. You expect the water rune to glow blue or some form of... It's not glowing at all. There it is. Oh, there it is. But instead, it glows red. And the corresponding rune also glows red. When they're all 4 of them are glowing, all of a sudden the rune in the middle starts to glow this bright blue color. And you hear a...
That's 2.
What do you do?
I suppose
Try the door.
Open the
Echo
door.
friend should open the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Your Echo friend reaches down and grabs the big gold ring. I'd like him to make a strength athletics check, please.
I'm going to step back away from the door.
Okay, you're already back in the
Same
corner
here.
as far as you can go. So is
15.
Plunk.
I'm like crouching, looking very closely and intently at it.
With a 15, the Echo has to step on the other side in order to do it. And manages to open the... Go ahead.
So we've got so Snow is crouching. So crouching tiger is Bolt hiding. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
Yeah.
Or
no, that's... Wow, that was complex. That was quite complex.
long. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So Bolt manages to open this... sorry, not Bolt. Your Echo manages to open this door, and it creaks, and you can immediately the room starts to fill with just like a mist, like a warm, misty vapor, a lot like the steam that had been kind of escaping through a lot of the vents that surround the temple. Plunk, from right behind you, if you had been a step back, the door slams shut in a solid wall of stone, and you guys are now trapped in the chamber, the open door below you, and that is where we'll end the session for this evening.
No!
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh, man.
I mean, we could keep going if you want to, but it is 10 o'clock, so...
You're a cruel god, Jason.
I'm sweating a little. I'm
It's so
sweating a little.
good. It's so good. Well, thanks everyone for watching and tuning in. We will do the draw now, Julian, whenever you can. Again, we'll give you actually one last chance while I do some final announcements. If you want to win some Mithril spinners, write spinners in the chat, and if you write it more than once, you will be disqualified, so do not do that. And we will do that draw in a couple minutes. Tomorrow night, we have Behind the Screen, where we will do the usual sort of Q&A that we typically do. And then Thursday, we have Player's Table with Joel Auge, who will be hosting. He is showing off Van awaiting the spinners as right now, which will be shipping in June. In a couple weeks.
And I think today's the last day to order them as well.
And today's the last day to order them. So if you haven't...
That is correct.
Tomorrow.
If you
Today
don't...
is the last day to order.
If you don't win one now, go ahead and order them at mithrilarmory.com.
Yep.
Okay, mithrilarmory.com. I want to thank all of our sponsors, of course, Sirenscape, Dungeons & Dragons, and all of our product sponsors as well. If you liked what you've seen tonight, make sure that you subscribe with either your Twitch Prime account, which doesn't cost you anything but helps us do what we do, as well as at Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 to be entered into the Revelry and enjoy all of the perks that come with being a member as well. And if not, just follow us so that you can be notified every time that we go live, both on the D&D Twitch and on the RealmSmith Twitch. And make sure that you, if you subscribe, subscribe on the RealmSmith Twitch to be entered into the Revelry. But definitely subscribe to D&D because they're awesome. The winner is...
The winner is... Zordnael.
Zordnael. You are the winner. Zordnael. You are the winner of a pair of spinners from Mithril Armory, including a handy little carrying case. Again, guys, it's been a wonderful week. You guys are inside the temple. I thought you would get a lot further, but that camping thing took a lot longer than I expected. As is typical, Joel's just throwing spinners.
Joel.
Apparently.
You get one.
Broke your keyboard.
There goes
Yeah,
another.
it did.
There goes another laptop.
Yeah.
All right, love you guys. Be safe. Hopefully, we'll be around the table soon. If not this season, then definitely at the beginning of Into the Mist, come mid-July. Fun, fun, fun. But guys, being around this table at this temple would be really, really awesome.
Oh,
So let's try and make that happen as soon as we can. Love you guys. Be safe and have a good night. Bye.
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 Bye, all.